Welcome back everybody, Kaptain Kuba here, and we're back at it with God of War 4 once again. This is part 2, and it'll also be a Q&A, so if there's any members who are watching this, you guys can jump in the Discord and just ask me questions if you want. I will also be answering questions in the chat, so you guys don't have to worry about this. What happened? Oh... Why? So yeah, we actually ordered some food, and it seems like it's getting delayed. I hate using Uber Eats in the States. I don't know why it's so problematic every time something happens. But anyway, welcome back everybody. Real Ricky, how are you, man? Clay Davis, Semi, Magical Bucket, Luca, Matt VR, Alan. Welcome everybody. Oh, I got a super chat. Hold on. Scroll down, you idiot. Not you. Dude, stop. Okay, sorry. I'm talking to myself. Dylan, thank you so much, man. Do you think the Norse Greek gods are stronger? Again, I don't know. I haven't seen all of them in action. Baldur was pretty strong, though. But I don't think he could take on, like, the higher-ups of the Greek realm. Okay, so where were we? Why did you shape the beer, bro? It was just getting hot, man. So I just shaped it. Let me just do this part. How did I miss? How the hell did I miss? Give me a sec, guys. I'm actually gonna give my phone to Konaruhi because she might have to call on. What? Alright. Sorry about that, guys. I'm back. I'm officially back. You should have kept your mustache, like I said. It was quite the beautiful rendering on display. Well, I mean, it was getting itchy, and it was also very hot, so I just got rid of it for now. I might not shave after the game gets shown. Ragnarok. Kind of like to build up the religion, I said. The God of War religion.
You think it's safer out here?
Will Kona ever continue the God of War series? I honestly don't know. She didn't like God of War 1 very much. So I don't know if she'll play the second one. I hope she does. But I don't think she's... The difference is not gonna feel very big to her. It's gonna feel the same as God of War 1.
Oh, what's that smell?
Favorite condiment? I don't know. I'm not a cook. I don't think...
Hellwalkers? They're untouched. Look. Someone start the fires! Sigmund, your knives! So many days without meat.
Meat? Wait, us?
Behind me. What if they change like the others? We'll have to keep them alive. Strip off their meat. Little at a time. This fight is mine alone.
Well, I've been replaying old God of War games in order, and I'm in Ghost of Sparta right now. I'm excited to get back to God of War 3 and 4. Ghost of Sparta is really good. I'm actually working on my official ranking of the series. And I thought it was going to be quicker, because I was actually not going to do a script for it. I was just going to start talking and just say which games I like the most. But I wanted to do it a little bit more professionally, so I end up pretty much doing a review for every game. I'm not even done yet. I'm still in Ghost of Sparta. But Ghost of Sparta is amazing. My main issue with the game, I guess I'm going to spoil my video now, is that I think the Rage mode, which is the Thera's Bane, is a little too overpowered. But that's about it. Where is he? I can't see him. Oh, crap. It's the guy who's behind the thing. I can find him for a sec. Yo, thank you so much for the person who did a bunch of emojis. Don't do that because you're going to get kicked out, man.
Atreus!
I enjoyed the story of God of War 1 and 2, but I hated the mechanics.
Boy,
if they if they remake it, I play them again. You hated the mechanics. I guess you're not too much into hack and slashers. You became a fan with this game, I guess. Okay, Miles, who do you think the eagle is? Hey, by the way, you guys can jump in the Discord and ask me these questions. You can just go in the plane with members thing and you can ask me.
We have a long journey. Wait here.
God of War Ascension made me fall in love with Kratos. How so? How did that game make you fall in love with Kratos? I'm honestly curious. Because I know when they were advertising the game, like Todd Pappy, goddammit, the director said that he was gonna create a new, he was gonna give us a new vision for Kratos, someone that wasn't as angry, and I never really got that. He's the same Kratos, only with bigger hands. Oh shit! Oh shit! Let's go. What? Okay. Let's go. So basically, there's this giant eagle atop the world tree about his name, and there's a squirrel. I think I know the. I mean, I would prefer to go with the one in Helheim. I think I know the one you're talking about. It's not the same one though. There's still an eagle in Helheim that just creates the winds of the world, or at least the winds of Helheim. I beat this game and giving God of War difficulty from scratch. Man, the Draugrs and in the trade room were near the beginning. Wrecked me for so long. It's pretty tough. But once you start leveling up, it's not that difficult.
I want to leave here.
Then collect yourself.
Hey Kuba, I just finished my run through Ascension on the hardest difficulty. Yeah, the game was ass. Oh, dude, if you played it on the hardest difficulty, you deserve an award, man. I don't think I've done that yet. The game it's not really. I'm gonna sneeze. The difficulty in that game is not really. It's not fair because a lot of the issues are the camera pulls out way too much while there's a bunch of enemies on the game, on the screen, and it makes it impossible to kill them. Yeah, guys, if you use a bunch of emojis, Nightbot is just gonna kick you out, so please don't do that. Atreus, come on.
Atreus, the chain.
The chain.
I was a noob, so he was so cool in the game. It was nice. Mushroom Cow is abusing emojis. Yeah, I mean, Nightbot's gonna kick him out. I mean, I'm not gonna worry too much about it. If I have any mods here, you guys can put him in a timeout.
I do know that. I just.
And we will go home, boy.
What?
To give up this easily. So close to the start.
Wait, no. I'm not giving up. I can do this. I just have to, catch my breath. Come on up. I'm ready.
Do you wish we would have seen more human enemies throughout the game? I kinda do. It's just... It's sad that we didn't. I don't know, it's just... We only saw them here and that was about it. That was it, honestly. I don't know how I would create them, though. How I would design them.
To be effective in combat, a warrior must not
Favorite boss fight in the series. The Sisters of Fate from God of War 2.
No place for a boy.
I might have to do another one of those community questions things, because I get that question asked a lot. But it's okay. I know you're probably new in the channel, and so you don't know these answers. Hit us with that reverse psychology. Then we will go home, boy. Yeah.
What you waiting for? Come on already! Let's go!
Can you guys hear the game okay? How many times have I completed this game? Way too many times.
Across the bridge.
It's because she's scared of something in the trees over there.
There's what now?
I'm kind of sad God of War 4
Father,
didn't get any updates other than the
Freyja
New
actually
Game
goes
Plus.
trees on the other side of
Are
the
you
bridge.
talking
The
about
ones
like
with the
a
white truck.
DLC or something? Because Corey never wanted a DLC for this game. It was never going to happen.
You were right. Say, you must be smart or something, boy. You're a boy, aren't you? Ha!
Does she have a name?
I don't know. Rude bastard ain't ever asked mine, so I ain't ever asked hers. Ah! Ha!
What's yours?
Brock.
Yeah, King Chrism. Of course, I believe Athena's gonna play a bigger role eventually. Yeah.
Say,
I don't know if she'll be in the next
you're
game.
not
I
gonna
doubt it.
believe me, but that axe you got, it was me what made her. Me and my brother was one of our best. So don't let nobody else go work on her.
Someone actually tweeted a picture at me about Brock having like, Egyptian hieroglyphs on his armor, and I'm gonna check that out now. I think that's fake though.
For you right now if it so pleases you, son of a
Son of a
bitch.
bitch. That and the fact that you're just limited to the Blades of Chaos and the inability to stagger enemies efficiently in Ascension, yeah.
Come, boy.
Ascension just sucked, man.
There's a rune in the shape of a fork under the grip.
It's going good, the 7th Conqueror. What's up, man? I know it's 7 the Conqueror, but I'm just gonna call you the 7th Conqueror. It's much easier to say.
I got half of it right here, see?
Are those Egyptian hieroglyphs?
Look, you want I should upgrade her or not?
I don't think they
Very
are.
well.
It wouldn't make sense.
Expect an improvement.
Hey, Septic Eater, what's up, man?
So,
Do you think we'll
where's
see
the other
Odin in
half
God
of
of War
the
5? I think we have to.
All my dumb brothers got it. But I got all the talent. Look! Let's get to it.
Okay, yes. Skip. This is brutal. They need to find a way of just condensing all of this information. This is so annoying. R3. I never use this to begin with. I'm not even reading. Come on. What am... L3 again? Okay. I never once opened that thing. I don't know about you guys. Square. I'm with David Jaffe on this. Like, they really need to simplify this menu so much. It is one of the messiest menus I've ever had to deal with. Circle, okay. Which one should I get? I mean, so when you get defense. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at that. Here, I'll go with that.
There's quality material. Rate you're going might last.
I hate the armor so much, man. Oh my god. I only like Atreus' armor. It's so simple. It's nice. You don't need to customize it. Yeah, you get one thing with it. I'm gonna go with... I always go with blue. So I guess I'll go with... What does this do? Enemies in the air take increased damage. I'm gonna go with the red.
You know, being small like us, that's natural.
I think I would play God of War Ascension on hard, and I hated that. Of course you would. Of course you would hate it. It confused me so much when I started playing the game. This game, the menu, it's a nightmare, man. Look at all the things that are there. Alright. When I first played it, I went with strength build. Yes.
On, give that axe a twirl.
What difficulty you on? I'm on Give Me a Challenge. My nose is itchy again.
You don't break nothing.
Okay, alright. What is wrong with me? Oh my god, these... Oh my god, I suck at this game. Something that just breaks my mind is that Odin probably killed his own son Baldur just to manipulate prophecy. I think Freyja will be on our side just for this reason. I think she's gonna be on Odin's side for a little bit though, because I mean she needs her wings back, and Odin is the one who has them. He's dead. Come on. One more punch. Let's go.
Adequate.
Adequate.
You know what's adequate? That's shit.
Ah! Is it here? It's outside? Okay. Oh my god. Let's go. Oh, I'm not gonna eat my. Oh, I'm not gonna eat mine now, I think. I mean, well, how am I gonna eat this now?
Say,
Yeah, no,
your
you
paw
need to
can
eat it
kill.
before you play.
Yeah, I know, but okay, I couldn't really
I'm
speed
not
up the
sure.
processing. It's okay, it's
This
okay.
road
Just let me do this.
leads
It's
to
fine.
the mountain.
Just leave it out there for me.
Should put you in the right direction.
It's okay, don't worry about it. I'll heat it up.
Want to see my wares again?
Every time you die, you have to commit tax fraud. I swear to God, I don't get some of your comments. I really don't. I know it's a joke, but what? How does that connect though? My favorite part of these games are the Baldur fights. Okay, even the second one. You can't really consider that a boss fight. What?
So it was like, this is my favorite part, and you're like, is it though?
Even the second, is it though? Oh, I think there's a
You
collectible
left
here.
me to fight alone.
I did.
People are one thing. Everything else you fight. Until I say stop or we are dead. Understand?
It's interesting how he doesn't let his
Pull
son
your
kill
weight when we
humans.
go home.
I understand.
Like humans are one thing, but everything else you can fight. Because it's kind of like Kratos knows that, you know, killing another human being is another thing entirely. But is it though? No, honey, it's fine. I'm not gonna eat now. It's okay. Please, it's okay.
Wait.
I'm
Back
sorry, the
here
person you are trying to reach has a voicemail that has not been set up. Beep. Again, why did I just read these comments?
You're the one reading.
I know, but somehow they just catch my eye.
Yeah, okay, so what you do is you briefly read the first few sentences, the first few bits, and then you read the film.
I'm committed. Once I start reading a comment, I just go with it. Are you telling me that you can't dual wield dinner in God of War? No, I can, but it's bad manners. Not bad manners, it's a bad practice to eat while you're streaming, because you're just gonna hear my chewing, and that's just gonna sound disgusting. No one likes that. It's pasta, for crying out loud. It's just gonna... I'm gonna be slurping.
More views to the ASMR tree.
It's not gonna be ASMR. And honey, if you want to talk, you gotta get closer to the mic, okay? Did you know that when you play New Game Plus and you finish the story and give me God of War, you'll get a tier shield and a Spartan shield? Is it a tier shield? I know you get a Spartan one. Is the other one tier? Did I finish this game on Give Me God of War and Game Plus? I don't even remember. I know I finished it on Give Me God of War, but I'm not sure if it was
For me.
Give Me God of War and Game Plus though. I got a Spartan shield once. Where are we going now?
Come.
It was nice meeting you, Brock. I'll be thinking of a name.
The
for
entire ASMR community is very disappointed. That's not what ASMR is. That's just disgusting. Not disgusting. It just sounds weird just chewing in the stream, man.
I like it.
Get closer to the mic or get on Discord. So, who, me? Oh, Kanari. Yeah, Kanari, you can get on Discord, by the way. Kana? Give me a sec. Let's do it. Alright, this stream is just, it's chaotic. Welcome to Captain Kuba. This is This is what you get with me. Kratos says killing humans is bad. Meanwhile, he killed the whole Persian roads and the... No! Look, he knows it's bad because of what it did to him. It completely dehumanized him. That's why he doesn't want Atreus doing the same thing. Alright, let's go. No more interruptions. Let's just go. If Connery wants to talk, she can get on Discord.
This way.
Is there another one here? Is the other one? Yeah. Ow. Let's go. Kona should read the chat.
That looks
I mean, she can if she wanted to.
I'm good.
Oh, I can hear you. She said I'm good. Can you guys hear her?
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, I'm asking them. So,
But it says it's on space,
okay, I'm sure they can hear you now. Can you guys hear her?
Oh, hey, did you know that?
Paul Rudd. There's a new Ghostbusters? What? Wait, they're doing another one? Is this the same cast with the female ghost hunters?
Wait
I
there.
don't know. It just says Ghostbusters. Like the title.
Hold on, honey. They say they can hear you, but very quietly. So I'm gonna turn you up a little bit. Say something else.
Turn me up, baby.
Turn. Of course you would say that. All right. It should be a little bit better now. Oh crap! Now
yeah,
my
I
audio.
think it's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
So,
good.
so what were you saying? Paul Rudd is in the new Ghostbusters?
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't even seen the original Ghostbusters, so I don't care about that. I mean,
Oh my gosh, I want to watch that.
it seems like such a cheesy movie. I don't know. It's a comedy, a horror movie. I don't get
It's
it.
got some, no, it's kind of a little bit of both. It's got some cheese, but it's got some. It was just a movie of its time, definitely, but it's just a cool movie.
Okay. All right. How's the pasta?
I haven't ate it yet. It's on the table.
Okay. So honey, okay, what do you think about God of War? Give us your
Opinion?
give us
Okay,
your
okay.
review, yeah.
Which one?
Oh, someone was actually asking if you're gonna play God of War 2 on your channel.
Yeah, I will. Like after Halloween, I don't want to set it up now. So I don't want to do.
Okay.
Do a live stream. I can't do live streams.
Wait, why can you do live streams now?
Because we can't focus on like 3 or 4 hours of my day. Just have to
Oh, okay.
to pack and stuff. So it's like videos I can just like pause and like resume them if I need to. It's only 45 minutes.
Okay, alright. I'm gonna read the chat for a little bit now. Alright,
Okay,
so
I'll say my opinions of God of War in a second. Then.
sure. Oh yeah, I forgot I asked you that. Okay. Francis, how do you think the Veneer will react to knowing Loki kickstarted Ragnarok? I'm not sure, I mean,
Wasn't sure we're gonna get out of
the
there.
Veneer don't like Freyja too much though, so I don't know if they'll be on our side or they won't be on the Aesir side, that's for sure. Most likely, that's the case. What do you think, Connery? Do you think the Veneer are gonna like? You don't even know what we're talking about.
Yeah, no, it's just like whenever talking about like a new game, I'm sure like sure because you have no idea what's gonna happen in the new game.
Yeah, because
Anything and anything can happen. You could be like, is Kratos gonna die in the next game? Yeah. Is Atreus gonna die in the next game? Yeah. Is Freyja gonna die in the next game? Yeah.
You can-
Is Zeus gonna come back, slap Atreus, and then die? Yeah. You can say
that's what the
anything.
focus was saying. Like, oh my God, the blood means shit. Thor took a shit or something.
Like yeah, like
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Sometimes you can't. The questions are so specific that I can only answer. I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know if Atreus is gonna kidnap, and then this, and that is gonna happen. You can kind of assume some things. I feel like Odin will be in the game because he's heavily teased. Same as Thor, but there's just too many characters. I just don't know how they're gonna do it. But anyway. Cedric says, does it feel like they're milking God of War? What do you think about that? Do you think they're milking it? Are you there? Okay.
Yeah. No, I'm here. I'm thinking. Not necessarily. It's a popular franchise for sure, but I feel like the fans themselves are kind of like hyping up their own hype train. If that like,
Hyping up their own
developers-
hype train. What?
Yeah. The developers purposely aren't giving them anything, so the fans themselves are be like, oh, it's gonna be like this. It's gonna be like this. This is gonna happen in it. And so, like, if the fans, what happens in their mind doesn't happen, then they're gonna hate the next game. That's
Not
what I'm saying, like,
necessarily. I mean,
hyping up
they
one
could.
hype-
I mean, I have an idea of what I think should happen, but as long as they don't do something
We're back here.
too crazy like what Naughty Dog did with Joel, I think they should be fine. I don't know, for the most part. I am worried about the time travel aspect, because when you introduce time travel, it always gets messy. And, I don't know, that's something that happened in God of War 2, and it might happen again in the next game.
Yeah, but now that you've seen Prisoner of Azkaban and Harry Potter, do you agree that do you understand like my theory of the horn now?
No, honey, I get the theory, but it still is time travel. It's confusing as hell. It's just, I don't know. I think we were watching that movie and we're like, wait, hold on, wouldn't that? And they're like, just let it go. And that's usually what ends up being with time travel movies. Just let it go. It's not gonna make sense.
No, I think the thing you're talking about is like, wait, how would he know that she's not a werewolf?
I don't remember. I don't remember what I asked, but I know I poked a hole in the movie. Like, wait, what? And you can do that with God of War 2, any time travel movie. And Bruno has explained like how God of War 2 time travel works,
Never been this close to the mountain
but
before.
it's just
So big.
you can't talk about time travel because it's not real. It's not gonna happen.
Wish Mom was here to see
The
us.
wolf is Captain Cuba is single-handedly carrying the whole God of War fan base.
I'm Atlas right now. I'm just like, do it.
It's on your shoulders, really.
I better be on the
Yeah.
credits in the next game.
A special thanks to Captain Cuba. You're gonna have like your own title card and everything.
That'd be cool. They've been talking about like me being as an NPC or something, and like that would be so awesome. Just let me be killed by Kratos or something. It's
Captain of Cuba is what it's like a remain set.
huh, who is this? He comes from another pantheon or something. Cuba? What is that? I don't know, boy. And then kill him. Just kill me right there. Like that'll make my day. That'll make my life, man. That'll be.
He has to say Cuba.
Cuba. Yeah.
Cuba.
Well, he kind of did that with the turtle, because the turtle's name is Charlie, because it started with GameSpot naming it Charlie, and Corey just added that in the game, which is pretty funny.
Look, their room's written along the side.
And yeah, Bretta says, in what loop is Kratos stuck in? Yeah, that's what Bruno says.
What does it say?
And you and I talked about it. Kanariki and I drew like diagrams of like time travel, and she thought she had me, and then I think I said, but hold on, like, okay, I'm not gonna get into the time travel thing, because I don't even remember what we were talking about.
Yeah, if you do, you don't understand that it's not like, even he himself says it's not like a complete loop, but it's kind of like a loop. And you're like, it has to be a full complete loop in order for it to be a loop.
I really don't know what he means by a loop, because it's gotta be broken with God of War 3. So it's either creating multiple timelines like in Endgame, or it's like Back to the Future time travel. I hate time travel. I love to discuss it, but I hate it because I could never come to a final, end point in the discussion. Is that it? No, that's not it. Ah, shit. Got him. God, which one is it? Sorry.
But for my opinion of God of War, you mean which God of War?
I mean, you only played the first one.
Series? Like, do you mean the series as a whole, or like what?
You haven't played the whole series, so
I mean, like, what is my opinion on the series on a whole?
Sure,
or,
yeah.
Like,
I mean, from an outsider,
Those
what
rules
is?
say.
Okay, so I think the series itself is good,
That's not a clue.
but I feel like
It's the answer.
the fans are kind of get a little bit too demanding. But that's just me. Like they're like starting to like kind of threaten people.
No, they're not.
on cinema. Yeah, no, the chick was getting like threats and stuff.
Oh, Alana. Yeah, okay.
Something happened.
Yeah, like, and then like I've seen comments when, it was delayed. They were like threatening, like, oh, it better be out by the end of this year. It better be out. Like they're like, it's just, I don't know. It's just, to me, the fans themselves sometimes get. I see a reaction on the YouTube thing.
Wait,
I
no,
see your
I'm
face.
thinking. Can you check the YouTube, see if they can actually hear you properly? Can you guys hear it
Yeah.
properly this time? I've been raising her volume a little bit more and more. But anyway, yeah, I mean, I would know. If someone blamed me and John Ford for delaying the game, that was
Yeah,
the
that's what I'm
stupidest
saying.
thing. And the whole Alana thing, I was like, you're always gonna get like people who hate women and just minorities on the internet. That's just gonna happen. And it was dirty what they said to her. Like it was really bad. Like it was disgusting. It's like, I hope you get someone. So I'm not gonna say it here, but
Yeah, you might get demonetized.
yeah, but it was really disgusting. And I don't know who comes up with that stuff. It's like, how can you blame someone from joining? Just by joining the team, they single-handedly delay the game. It doesn't make any sense. But I do think for the God of War community, it's mostly in the minority. But we'll see how things go.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
they say they can hear you perfectly, okay. Kratos' beard will be like Zeus in the next game. I didn't get that comment. Captain Cuba, do you think Calliope will return in some form? I don't know. I know she's still alive in the Elysium Fields. I don't know if they'll want to introduce her now. That's just my take on it.
Yeah, just a little plug in here. If you also want to be heard in Captain Cuba's videos, you can, just join his channel, and then you can, have your voice playing on the background of his videos.
Yeah, Lego said he was gonna join, but I guess he's busy right now.
Skills sharp.
No, he was on. He's
I'm here.
listening.
Oh, he's here.
Just listening.
Yeah, I said, yeah, him and who else? Wolf was also here. They
Oh,
had
they're
their
here.
mics
They're just quietly, just like.
Yeah, so just quietly listening.
What? Okay.
muted.
Did you want to talk about something, Lego? You can
Oh,
jump
no,
in.
I'm just listening to what you're saying.
He's like, interesting. I might hate the game now.
No, it's a very interesting game, and from what they've come from, which is God of War 1, it seems as if they've came a pretty long way, and it seems that they've changed for better. Luckily, the franchise has lasted over a few directors, lasted over many years. In doing so, they kind of learned what worked and what didn't work, what kind of tone wanted to don't want to.
Yeah.
So I think they've really improved from the first one, the different voices that are doing the game and whatnot. So I think the next one is going to be pretty good, but I feel like, I don't know, people are just probably talking about a little bit too much.
David Jeffrey said something really interesting in the interview with me. He said that they can't really pull the rabbit out of the hat again with the whole thing about being emotional. They can't have that meta story anymore. It's gonna be more about the lore, and I'm interested in that. But I feel like the public is not gonna like that very much. You can't always be too emotional. It's not gonna work. I don't know.
So, there's been a few comments saying the game's
The game is too loud.
yeah.
Okay. Let me lower the game audio. All right. It might echo now. That's the thing I'm worried about. You guys might hear an echo. Yeah. But yeah. Oh, Connor, he actually had a theory that Cory Barlog is not directing the next God of War game.
I was gonna do a video on it, but
Okay, I spoiled your video. I'm sorry.
that's okay.
Were you-
Because there's evidence.
I
have
didn't know you were actually gonna make a video on it. You're gonna start making God of War
Well, I was-
videos? You're gonna be
No.
my competition? I see how it is. Bring it on.
No, I do not want to be in this. I do not want to be streaming, some awesome game, like the beginner's guide, and someone comes in, do you think the Titans will come back and then just, with Zeus as a bird and
All right.
and then kill Odin, and then you think Kratos will? You know what I'm saying? That's what, it's just, I'd rather not. I'd be playing my game. You don't want to do any. Yeah, the whole plan was to actually upload on your channel my own video.
Oh, like a sneaky video? You just...
Yeah, 'cause I have your channel.
Yeah, you do.
Keys to get in. I have your keys. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to share do you want to save it for the video, or do you want to tell?
I kind of want to, but yeah, there's some evidence actually that points to Cory Barlog not being the director of the next game. Which one of the points that I do make, which isn't too far fetched, is that there's been a director for pretty much every different game, every different game.
Except Cory Barlog, he's the second one now to have the
Yeah,
direct.
so I'm saying it'd be.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Sorry.
No, it'd be a bit, even odder for him to be a third director of the game.
I hope they do change that. Like, just let a director have it for whatever their vision is, however long it is. I do think Cory just wants to direct the Norse one and then move on. I'm sure he wants to try other games, and I really want to see what he does, because the whole Cory really did revitalize this game. Say what you want about this game, whatever you like about this game, but the biggest change was how carefully the story was written and the lore around it, and I want to see that for other games. Like this level of the community is still making theories about it. Have that for another game. That would be interesting as hell.
Bloodborne, but yeah.
Bloodborne. Well, yeah, but
oh, their theories are everywhere, dude.
I mean, but Bloodborne and Dark Souls are games that they don't really have a story. Okay, they do, but the developer doesn't really tell you anything. The difference in God of War is that there is a story, but there's also a bunch of these hints, you know, at things that might be in it. Like that's what I think that what makes God of War special. But Bloodborne's
also-
great. Sorry.
Yeah. When it comes back to the whole like director and his vision thing, it's like, well, if you want to, like, you know, stay with the one director, keep his vision, well, you can easily say that about David Jaffe, and like, you know, God of War 2 wouldn't have happened, right? 'Cause didn't
Yes.
David Jaffe not be for God of War 2?
No, he was one of them, but honestly, when I watched the documentary, David Jaffe's not really in it. I'm not really sure what happened there, but
Yeah, it's fun.
Cory Barlog was director of God of War 2, and that's the thing. The game, I think, it did suffer on the story side because, like, no, I want to do this, and then it kind of ruined the story a little bit. It innovates on the gameplay side, but for the most part, the story suffers a little bit because, believe it or not, the God of War series has a bunch of plot holes. Like, I made an Athena video, and it's a cringy video, but it still holds up. Like, it's just Athena is a mess.
Yeah. And one person said, "Who's he talking to?" I'm one of his members and also his girlfriend on his Discord.
Yeah. Members get access to the Discord and they can. Oh shit! I didn't do that. Members get access to the Discord and then they can talk to me and stuff.
Yeah.
Souls game story is really only told through NPC dialogue and item description. That's what I mean. Like, it's just you don't really have cutscenes. The games always start the action ones, the fall, the creation. It's just very vague, and you kind of make the story as you go on. Like, that's why Vati is so successful at it. Well, I mean, Vati's really good. I mean, like, Vati's a big inspiration on my channel as well. But the stories are kind of just, except Sekiro. Sekiro does have a more like traditional story. But yeah. Do you know? Okay, do you know what happens in the story of this game, Konorugi?
This one?
Yeah.
Dude has son, guy and son go on adventure to put to rest their mom.
Okay.
Hijinks ensues.
Hijinks.
They put mom on mountain. Boy is actually name of other Norse person. Ending with Thor coming to their house.
You're
what's up?
you're no good for this. I'm just gonna ask Lego. Okay, Lego, what do you want? What do you want? What is something you want to see in the next story for the game? Like an event, like, I don't know.
Some event in the next story?
An event, yeah, for the next game. What's something that you think must happen, or you wish it would happen?
An epic battle between Kratos and Thor.
Well, okay, that's obvious.
Like, super cinematic.
Okay.
Like.
Yeah.
Like. It's gotta be the best fight in the entire God of War series.
I don't know
how would that happen. Like, how would you have that as the best? Like, what would be the best fight?
Like, you fight Thor in your backyard again, right? Like Baldur.
That sounds so funny. You fight him in your backyard. I see a barbecue and he's got an apron.
Hey man, you want hot dogs or burgers? I want both.
And then the battle starts.
Okay, you do that, right?
Yeah.
Thor uses hammer, right? He uses the Bifrost. You go to Asgard, right? You fight on the Rainbow Bridge.
Whoa. Okay, you're adding Marvel things in here. Like, he's using the Bifrost.
But that's a real thing, though.
Okay, but the Bifrost in this game is that little thing the key you put in the realm travel thing. It's not really, it's not Heimdall, and it summons the ray and stuff. So, okay, go on. I'm not gonna interrupt. Go on. I'm not gonna be nitpicky.
Yeah, you're pulling apart his little theory.
I'm sorry, Lego. Go on.
It's fine. It's not even really that good.
No, it's okay. Go ahead. I can see.
Okay.
You took inspiration from Thor Ragnarok when he's fighting Hela in the Bifrost. Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Go on.
You're done fighting there, right?
Then
it plays a little cinematic, right? Atreus came with you there, right?
Sure.
Okay. Plays a little cinematic. Kratos gets thrown off. Okay. Atreus is all mad, right?
Yeah.
Thor kicks him back through. He goes back down into his house, right? Game starts. That's it.
Okay.
Wait, so who kicks who? Atreus gets kicked in the
Thor
face?
kicks Atreus back down to his house.
Okay. He'll die, dude. Thor kicking Atreus. Atreus is a kid still.
I can imagine that. Thor just kicking Atreus just back.
I mean, the only way he'll survive is if he turns into an eagle or something. Oh, Loki!
Oh, there we go. That's how it shows his animal transformation.
Right, yeah. What were you saying, Kanariki?
Yes.
He has what?
This is Sparta as he's kicking him. He has to say
this is Sparta, yeah.
As he's kicking him in the face. Yeah.
Yeah, people often ask me if Kratos will go back to being rageful as he is in God. I mean, it's possible, like you said, Canary, like anything is possible in the future, but I just think it's just gonna undermine the character development in this game. Someone literally said, okay, what I want for the next game is Rageful Kratos, camera pulled out, the Blades of Chaos only. Like, you just want the old game? You're not really...
Exactly.
I want the old theme music to play.
Yeah, it was the funniest comments. Like, I want the camera pulled out entirely. It's just, he's saying, I want the old game again.
Yeah.
But, okay, is Wolf still there in the chat? I'm gonna bring him in. He might be embarrassed. I don't care. I'm gonna bring him in.
Oh no. Yeah, but I gotta go eat lunch.
You gotta wait.
I'm gonna go.
Wolf, what's an event
Yeah.
you want to see happen in the next game? Is he even here? He's like, no, I don't want to talk.
Fuck you, Cuba, putting me on the spot.
I'm
Like that.
putting you on the spot, man. I don't care.
I haven't really given it any thought. Like,
They're stronger here too.
basically what Lego Man said with the fight against Thor.
Battle with Thor.
Yeah, that's all I've been thinking about, you know?
Yeah.
It's Kratos versus Thor.
Right. I personally just want to see them go and rescue Fenrir wherever he is, because Mimir does say that the chains, the dwarves created the chains and all that, so we know that already happened. Fenrir is bound somewhere. And I have this cool idea. I think it's cool, at least for a boss fight, where you just come up into this big valley, and then there's this giant wolf, and he's chained up with a sword stuck in his mouth. Why does he have a sword stuck in his mouth again? Where did I got that from? I don't remember where. But I'm pretty sure he's got a sword stuck in his mouth.
I think it's so he can't bite anyone.
Right, he's got something in his mouth, yeah. Yeah, you're right, I think so, yeah. It's because, they don't want him to bite anybody, yeah. So anyways, like, much like Jormungandr, Fenrir thinks that, Fenrir thinks that, they're ace here, so his first instinct is to attack him, right? So the only way to stop him from attacking is, like, by pulling the sword out. Type of Sekiro with the monkey. I don't know, that's kind of my view for Fenrir. Honey, I don't want to get my hands
like
too
to
serious.
see.
Okay.
I'd also like to see like Kratos find out that Jormungandr and Fenrir are his fucking grandchildren.
Right, yeah.
That'd be fucking hilarious. That his grandchildren are a giant serpent and a giant wolf.
Yeah, I'm not sure how they're gonna be birthed. That's gonna be interesting as well.
Yeah.
So I'm chewing now. Thanks a lot.
Elbow up.
Here's the chewing.
Hand, steady hand. Relax. Accuracy over.
Okay, I'll be done soon, I promise.
Yes.
Do not lose it.
Timbo Slice says, I'd really like to see the fully powered Valkyrie Freyja battle with Kratos. Oh, I want to see that as well. Okay, how about this? For this question? How do you guys think Freyja's gonna get the wings back? I'm putting you guys on the spot. Call yourself God of War fans?
So, at the end, right, it was like a dialogue after, what was his name? Mimir said that Freyja asked him where the wings were, right?
Yeah.
And did he know? Did he ever, like, say that he knew?
He says, I told her what little I knew about it. About the location. So, I guess he knows something.
Maybe he didn't actually know exactly where they were.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe in the next game, you're, like, finding her looking for him, maybe?
You're looking for her finding the wings?
Like, you just run across her looking for her wings.
Okay.
Just on, like, through the main story.
Right.
You're running around, right?
Yeah.
Cutscene plays, and it's just Freyja
Mm-hmm.
just looking around somewhere.
Right.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah. What about you, Wolf? It's okay if
Oh, I have no idea.
you have no idea. It's okay.
Yeah, I think like Freya's just gonna like ambush us out of nowhere with the fucking wings, attack us.
She's gonna swoop in and just attack us.
Yeah.
No, honey, no, I'm good. It's okay. I'm good. But yeah, what was I saying?
I
It's-
just think that would be fun, just to be like walking around doing your whatever the fuck you're doing, and just boom, Freya's just starts
Yeah.
beating the shit out of us.
Yeah. It's kind of, I mean, I'm not a writer. I keep saying that in my videos. People say, like, you should be hired by Santa Monica, but the writers have a lot of responsibility, because how do you do the whole Freyja thing? Like, how, I put myself in their shoes and try to come up with a scenario, and most likely Odin has the wings, right? Somewhere in Asgard. It doesn't make sense for him to put it in Midgard, where Freyja lives, the only place where she can't leave. That just doesn't make any sense. Speaking of Freyja, we're about to meet her now. So, my idea is that Freyja is gonna find a loophole to using her magic, like fighting through some, like she did with Tamur. Like she's still technically fought Kratos, and it wasn't her personally. She fought Kratos with the dead giant. So the first fight is gonna be against one of those big guys, or it's just her manipulating something, and then she's gonna lose. And then that's gonna leave her to do what she doesn't want to do, which is align herself with Odin once again in order to get the wings. And then in the third game, that relationship is gonna go sour because she's like, no, I'm gonna go back to being good. She's obviously simplifying it, but I don't know.
Find both ends and hold them tightly. Start with the left side. Grab it and hold.
Do you think Phase Ashes will revive the giants? What do you guys think? I'm pretty sure I have a video on it.
Good. Now pull them together.
Yeah,
Line them
probably.
up.
Probably.
Like a spell or something, like a magic with her ashes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the way the ashes looked when they were like
Golden.
thrown into the wind, yeah, they looked all golden and shit. So
Well, I
it
mean,
looked
they have to look nice. I mean, it's just can't just be like yeah, something you can't see. Where the ashes has to be, it has to be visible. But I do feel like they have to be important somehow because they prophesied like the return of the Guardian, and I think John Ford says that the return of the Guardian refers to Atreus, but I think the Guardian is still Faye. That's what it means. The return of the Guardian. She returned to Jotunheim in one way or another.
Yeah, when I think of Ragnarok, I always think like Faye's ashes resurrect the giants, and then like Atreus leads them against Asgard.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but how would that happen in the story? Because Kratos would have to be out of the picture, though. Kratos is not gonna wanna kill the Pantheon again. He already did that in God of War 3. How would you have that? See, if you were a writer, how would you isolate Kratos from Atreus so that he can have that vengeful side? I guess Kratos dying is the only thing I see possible.
Yeah.
When I think about it, like I think like Kratos gets killed and
Uh-huh.
gets like you say sent to Valhalla.
Yeah. So,
Yes, and like.
but that's the thing. We gotta organize the story. So him going to, so he'll die at the end, and then Atreus thinks he's gone for good. So he goes on a vengeful side, and Kratos goes to Valhalla, and then we have the third game.
We're here.
You live in a tree?
Maybe.
Not
Or like the next game he dies in combat, or like you said, higher plane of existence. Bam.
Yeah,
Goes back down like Athena.
right. I just don't know, man. The whole being a writer thing is interesting, but it must be difficult as hell. Because then you have to tie in like themes and all that, and yeah, I'm not good at that. Where he says, "I'm gonna go to sleep, Cuba. Bye." Take it easy, man.
Is he
He will escape hell for sure. See, I always envisioned.
Yeah, he always does.
Yeah, I mean, I always envisioned the whole Valhalla thing to happen at the beginning of the game, but you guys might be right. That's what I mean. Loki leading the giants into Ragnarok is what happens in the mythology. What if Kratos dying is the catalyst of that? It's like, oh, you killed my father. So that's what will happen. What?
But what about this, Cuba? What
Go ahead.
this giant turtle that you're walking up on? How about him being an enemy?
Someone actually, I think someone tweeted that a while back. He's like, "Do you think we're gonna fight Charlie in the next game?" Like, he's kind of slow though. I mean, he looks cool, but is Freyja gonna give him armor or something? I don't know.
You just smack Atreus with the house underneath of him.
Yeah. Atreus has to be riding a giant like Kratos rode Gaia onto Mount Olympus. Then he had to say the line, "I will have my revenge." Again, I mean, it sounds cool and all that, but it would undermine the story of this game. We have to be better. Promise me you'll be better than me.
Father doesn't like people either.
Boy.
You don't.
Boy. My favorite boy in the entire game is when Atreus asks, like, "Sindri, why is Brock blue?" Boy! Why would you say that?
Hey, can I say something real quick?
Boy, hold on, I got a super chat. Hold on, I gotta read this one.
Oh, okay, cool.
Hold on. Freyja, wait, Timbo, thank you so much, Timbo. Freyja made glowing sparks when she used the resurrection stone magic to heal the boar, and it looks similar to how Faye ashes glow. It could be a similar spell. Well, she didn't revive the boar, though. She would just only heal them?
Yeah, it was just like a sniffing thing.
Yeah. Alright,
Yeah.
Connor, keep going. Go.
Okay, no, when it comes to writing, what makes it so hard is that you have to find the perfect balance of like, having callbacks to other like previous installments while also making it new.
Yeah.
If it's too much, like God of War, like as they said, like he has to be riding a giant, you know, and saying the line. People will complain saying no, it's just a rehash of God
Exactly.
of War 3.
Yeah.
They'll be like, no, it's too much like God of War 3. I hate it. If it's too new, they'll be like, it's nothing like the previous games. I hate it.
Yeah.
That's why people just didn't really like the new like Star Wars films that much. Either it was too much like the originals or it was too new. Like it was so different. You have to find the immediate middle of like, you know, okay, I have a few callbacks, but also have some stuff that's new.
Yeah.
Which I think is what people kind of fail to see when they're wanting all this stuff. Yeah, give us the blades, pull out the camera, you know, do all this stuff that's so much like the previous games. Well, then the reviews are going to be nothing but like, oh, they're just rehashing God of War 2 or God of War 1. It's not a good game,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know. So
I got you.
that's why I think I stopped eating to come in here and say this.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
you guys were talking about it. I was like,
Enjoy
I
your
hate this.
food,
Just
Kona.
just bring your phone with you. Just bring your phone with you, and you can talk here if you want to.
No, I can't because then you'll hear me I'll be in the same room as you.
Yeah,
and
I can
you'll
actually
me
hear
in
you
the-
double right now, and it's
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
annoying.
Yeah.
But-
You're like, let's be closer. In
Yeah.
fact.
But
Okay, I just want to
and
say
even
that. 'cause
yeah,
yeah.
even with game development, it makes it more complicated because you have to add new mechanics as well, and but also keeping the identity of the series. They can't go back now to pulling the camera away and giving you a jump button. It's gonna change things too much, and I think fans are not gonna like that. I mean, original fans might. I wouldn't. I want them to stick with this formula for a little bit.
But see, if they stuck to the formula like 100%, if they kept everything the same,
Yeah,
then
not
you'd
a-
probably complain.
Not
But
100%
it's-
though. That's the thing.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
See, that's
Like you
the
said, them
issue.
finding the middle ground. Yeah. Where's Atreus?
Where's Atreus?
I lost,
Probably in the
I
middle
lost my
ground.
boy. Oh, there he is. He kind of
Lost
blends
my
in.
boy.
Okay, he's got a red shirt. He kind of blends in now. Okay, come on, give me some slack.
Give him a new shirt.
Yeah.
It's your fault.
Kiwa,
Not
you've
his fault.
played this like 50 times. How do you not memorize where he is?
I mean, I still don't know how to do the Skull and Hati puzzle. I hate that puzzle so much.
No.
I'm gonna go back to eating now. Okay.
What's wrong with
Yeah.
if I
Jacob says, I want to fight that huge ass bird. In my opinion, he looks bigger than Kronos because if you measure the bridges of the dam with yourself and the bird, he's pretty big, probably bigger than Kronos. This guy measured the bird.
If you do the quadratic equation, you can find out his wingspan.
Legoman says he did the quadratic equation. Jeez, I don't even do that much research, man. I mean, is he bigger than Kronos? I don't know, but
I have no idea.
I-
It would have been really cool if we had that boss fight, though. If the writers had enough time to implement that, that would have been amazing.
it wasn't just the writers. I mean, I'm sure that would have been the least of the problems. I think it was just the technical difficulties, just getting
Oh, yeah.
that done in time. But it was going to be a boss fight, and people ask me like, "Do you think we're gonna fight it next?" I don't know because like, what would be the reason for the bird not fighting us in God of War 4? They would have to come up with a reason for that. I just don't know.
Not unless, right? So, say Kratos dies, and then Atreus goes back to Freyja. Do you think, like, is that possible?
Wait, Kratos dies and he goes.
So if Kratos dies in the beginning, say in the new game, right?
Yeah.
Or kills him, and Atreus has nowhere else to go. Because Mimir would probably die with Kratos, right?
Yeah, that's an interesting question because he's attached to his hip, but not
We are leaving.
to his person. No, God of War
Not unless he just,
philosophy.
like,
Let's go.
Knocks off. He just gets knocked off. I don't know, but let's say like Mimir dies with Kratos, right?
Yeah.
And Atreus has nowhere else to go.
Yeah.
So do you think he would go back to Freyja?
This mark will
Atreus? I don't.
Yeah, Freyja's
I
place.
personally don't think so. They didn't leave on good terms. Freyja. I don't think Freyja would kill him. Freyja is only after Kratos, but I don't think they would still be too huggy. I don't know. They wouldn't really.
Maybe like a mutual friendship.
But see, you're talking about the separation from Atreus and Kratos, right? That would once
Yeah.
again like change the formula a little bit too much, in my opinion, because part of what made this game so special is that you always had a companion to talk. Like if you go back and play the original God of War games, it feels like you only get story in the cutscenes when you meet characters and stuff, because in the gameplay it's just Kratos killing guys, right? In this game, you have Atreus always with you, and you have this exposition throughout. And if you separate Kratos from Atreus, I don't know how that's going to work. Maybe it'll work with Mimir. Mimir will take Atreus' place. No, but he wouldn't take it gameplay-wise. That's what I mean. Like, you get... I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. I've come back in to say something. I've heard something else.
Yeah.
But I only heard half of it. So I'm gonna. Someone had mentioned something about like Freya,
You can use
like,
it to orient yourself
what was
and
it again?
navigate the
Something about
world.
Freya going after
It will
Atreus or
always
something?
steer you
I don't
I don't
remember.
know. Okay, well, I heard only like your part of it because of course I was only hearing your audio.
Right.
But that would actually like a kind of a cool
I see a bow.
scene to have in the next game is Freya going after Atreus because Kratos killed her son, so he's like in revenge she's gonna kill
Wait,
his
wait,
son.
wait, wait, wait. Freya going after Atreus, you said?
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
because Kratos killed her son. She's like, I'm gonna make you feel the same way.
That's
I'm
too
gonna kill
dark
your
though.
son.
Like I don't know if
Well,
you
see,
see.
no,
I'm gonna make you feel my pain.
Yeah, exactly. No, because
It's like Rambo. This is what it felt like.
yeah. So, but see, I think at the end she won't be able to do it because, like, you know, Atreus is like, you know, like this good kid. She's like, I can't do this. It's not his fault. Like,
Yeah, and even
think-
Atreus and the relationship of Atreus and Freya in this game, it works because Freya sees Baldur in him. It's like, oh, it's my son again. It's like I remember when I used to have a son, and she kind of latches onto him. So I don't think she.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of like Luke Skywalker then like tries to kill him, but no, I can't do that.
yeah,
And then-
exactly. Yeah. She, like tries to kill him, but she's like, nah, I can't go through with this. Yeah, she's too much like my son.
Yeah, I don't know. I
just-
mean, again, but again, it assumes Atreus is going to be separated from Kratos. I don't know how that'll work in gameplay. I just don't know. That's my main issue with that. But yeah,
Go back to eating. I'm almost done. I'm almost done eating. I swear.
You
I'll
go
come
to just
back.
eat.
yeah, it's
Well, no, yeah, because I can't eat in my room. It's gonna-
they say that there's an echo.
There's an echo.
Yeah, I don't know how to do this, man. I mean, I guess I would have to. I know
it my echo?
I know how I can do it, but okay. Oh, I can probably do that. Okay, hold on.
Hold on. Do what?
No, I got it.
Playing as Atreus for a little bit would be fun. What?
Okay.
I think he was talking to Septic. He's like, yeah, Septic. You know, yeah, playing as
Oh,
Atreus. would be-
playing as
but yes,
Atreus.
it seems like Septic playing as
Yeah, I
Atreus.
would love to see Septic playing as
Yeah,
Atreus.
yeah, Septic should be in the
There.
game.
Okay, let me know, guys. Not you guys, but people in the chat, if there's still an echo.
Yeah. So
Right.
I said the echo's only in the game audio.
Right now I can't hear the game, but it doesn't really matter because I've played this game so many times that I'm more interested in the conversations. So let me know if you guys can still hear the game because it should be picking up the game. I don't know.
Did you have it on the TV playing out loud? Is that what it was?
No. It's just the desktop is recording your voices, but it's also picking up the audio of me listening to the game. So it's okay. Don't worry about it.
I'm confused.
Sounds
You
delayed.
confused me.
I know what I'm talking about. It sounds delayed. Oh, that's OBS being a big. Okay, hold on. I get rid of. Let me do this again. I can't wait to get back. It's just I'm so tired of this laptop. I've had it with it. I can't do it anymore. All right, PS5.
I'm gonna go eat now while you do this.
Sure. But aside from the Thor boss fight, is there anything else you guys want to see? And there's no feedback now. Is there any other boss fights you guys want to see?
Maybe like because if we do fight Freya, we're probably are gonna fight Freya again in the next game
Uh-huh.
because like she's definitely gonna come back after Kratos after that. So maybe like another giant fight or something like that.
Yeah, there has to be a giant boss fight of some kind.
Because in the trailer, like you pointed out, it sounded like a giant falling.
Yeah, sure did.
So
I want
maybe, like,
Baldur to get resurrected so
So-
we can fight him again.
Someone was asking me this yesterday, and it was a good point. It's like, why doesn't Baldur go to Valhalla since he died fighting? And I realized that in the Norse mythology, Baldur. Hold on, I'm doing something OBS on. Can you guys hear the game now? You should be able to. It's too loud, way too loud. Okay. So, okay, hold on. I'm so distracted. Can you guys hear the game now on the chat? Okay, they're not saying anything. Oh god, it sounds like cancer. Does it really? Can you bring your phone and tell me, please? Perfect. I don't know. We can't. Oh, they can't see me. Okay, I didn't do the thing. Ah, fucking laptop. Okay. All right, there you go. Magic.
Yeah, you have no face.
Yeah, everything's perfect. We can't just see you. Okay. I'm gonna play this whole game again. Yeah, that's better. All right, because Septic just came in like being a troll dog. It sounds like cancer. Anyway, what was I talking about? Baldur and Dine. And okay, so someone asked me, why doesn't Baldur go to Valhalla since he died fighting? I'm like, that's a good question. And then I realized that in Norse mythology, he doesn't die fighting. He dies because Loki tricked Hodur, or whatever his name is, the blind god, to shoot an arrow to him. And that's how he died. But that doesn't qualify him to go to Valhalla because he didn't die fighting. Right? And like, oh crap, holy crap. I mean, is it good, honey? Okay. So in this game, it's different because Baldur did die fighting. So, do you guys, it's possible we'll see him in Valhalla?
Didn't really look like he died
Yeah,
fighting.
he didn't really die fighting. I mean, he was strangling
He was-
Freyja, and then Kratos just kind of snapped his neck. I mean,
The fight was pretty much over by the time Kratos killed Baldur.
Okay. Alright.
yeah, when I
Kratos
talk
was
like,
leaving,
Right.
then he turned around and killed
Nobody's under
Baldur.
the surface.
But how does that work then? We're talking about
Because when I think
logistics
of die
of
fighting-
magic. Yeah, what does it mean to die fighting though? What is that?
I'm thinking like sword to sword combat. You get stabbed and you die. That's what I think.
But okay, but what if you
Die
get
fighting.
tired? I'm like, ah, screw it, man, and then you get killed. Like, is that considered dying fighting or not?
I think it's decided by the Valkyries.
What's
Yeah,
that?
Kuba.
Who's that?
Steven.
Oh, Steven, what's up, man? Welcome.
Just to add to the discussion,
Sure.
I think when Kratos and Mimir are in Helheim, he says that only people who have died in an honorable battle go to Valhalla. Go to Valhalla.
Yes, I think so. Yeah, I don't remember the exact line, but something like that. Yeah.
So I'm thinking,
Now we'll get to the mountain quick.
because at the point when Kratos killed Baldur, he was trying to kill his own mother. That would possibly be considered a dishonor.
Blame for your sickness.
That's a good point. I don't know though. I would have to check. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about killing your own family members as being honorable. I'm sure they frowned upon it though. So you have a good point. Like it's a dishonorable death, I guess. I didn't realize that.
And
Yeah.
And I think in the Prozetta it talks about how Freyja went to Hell to speak with Hell.
Hell, yeah.
To get her son back. To get her son back.
And the rules were that every living being would have to cry to bring Baldur back, and Loki was the only one who didn't, because he turned himself into a rock or something. I don't remember what he turned himself into, but he's like, no, I'm not gonna cry, and then Baldur stayed dead.
One who could feel no
But
pain.
yeah, I don't know. That's a good point, Steven.
Baldur.
Just thought I'd throw that in there.
Yeah.
Son of Odin and Frigg.
And Odin. is-
Valhalla was made by Odin when he only cares about people who can
Why do you
fight.
ask?
That's why old people go to hell. That's a good point, Dynamic. It's true. Like, why would he want old people? He just wants an army to survive Ragnarok. That's a good point. See, I like talking about these things because even I realized things that I hadn't before.
Can't quite make it out.
And we do this part. Yeah. Anyway, God of War 5 release date. That's what Julia says. What do you guys think? Okay, I'm gonna disappoint a lot of people and say this. The game might even release in 2023. Okay, like early 2023, because God of War games usually release in March. Now that's not a rule by any means, but it might release like March 2023, and people are getting ready to be angry. What do you guys think? You think if they're gonna stick with the 2022 thing?
I think they're gonna see 2022.
Mm,
I hope
yeah.
they do.
Okay.
I could be whenever the game releases, I'll just be happy to get it.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I don't have to play it. Like, if it doesn't come out in March, I'm not gonna play it. It's not like that. But I'm not sure. It must be a business reason why they always release on March. That's the God of War date. Except this one, actually, April. They might It's gonna be a Christmas game. Like, it's gonna sell a lot.
It's gonna come out with
Well-
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
is this?
Wintertime, because it'll be in the middle of Fimbulwinter in the game, possibly.
Well, some people don't even think it's gonna be a Fimbulwinter. They get mad at me for saying that. Like, what do you guys want to stretch this out so much? Like, yeah, because a lot of things might happen in between. It's a 3 year span. You know, like, you need to have like Fenrir being freed at the very least. Ragnarok seems to fight itself. So I feel like Fimbulwinter, like the last 2 weeks or maybe a week of Fimbulwinter, that's the sweet spot to replace the next game and then have the third game. Because it feels kind of uneven to just make 2 games and be done with it. I feel like Trilogy is the sweet spot.
Yep. So, I'd like to see more variety in optional bosses.
Also,
because most of the time, whenever we had like in-game mini bosses, they were either trolls,
Except I can see a lot more of him now.
The water drops
ancients.
and the
yeah,
serpent
they need to.
Or the,
Yeah, sorry, I interrupted you. My bad, go ahead.
and then souped up enemies like
Look it. That building leads from the foot of the
Gulvig.
mountain to that golden temple.
Kuba was a freaking disappointment, man. It's just a
the
Revenant.
surface.
Wait, well,
Yeah.
I got a super chat. Reki, thank you so much, man. I'm glad you do.
There.
But I agree with you. Like, they need to step up their game when it comes to optional boss battles. Like, make
We're going
them.
to the dock first, right?
I like the story in the side missions. They still feel connected to the main story. But there wasn't really a final confrontation that made it good. I mean, why not have like one of those humans when you're looking for the whetstone? Like, why not have one of those humans like all souped up or something? Just have something different that makes you like, oh wow, this is optional. I don't even believe it, man. It's just like you said, like it will always be Gulvig or a troll or just something you fought already.
like maybe have more Norse mythical creatures as bosses.
Yeah.
It would.
Is this the way to the mountain?
Plus, the materials you could end up getting could provide new varied attacks, depending on what system they go for.
Bro?
Oh, like mechanics? Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you guys know my opinion on the whole RPG things. I don't want to do a side mission to get a rune that gives me 5% of dark light. I know, I don't want percentages. I want mechanics. I want something. I'm okay with the runes themselves when you get a new ability. I love those. I think it's a step up from the old magic abilities in the games. Just have more of those. Just have more variety when it comes to doing those magic attacks. But yeah, get something at the end that's worth it. Wait, hold on. Stubbs, the man says, Cuba, you think they'll have a PS5 exclusive God of War console? I'm saving out to buy a PS5. Until then, I missed out on the PS4 exclusive by months. First of all, thank you for the super chat, man. I'm sure. I would say yes. I think they're gonna have a God of War themed PlayStation 5. It'll be silly not to.
It might just be like a solid red console again, like with the PS3.
What was it? Yeah, they had one for the
it was a
PlayStation 3.
It was just a red console. That's
But
all it was.
but didn't they have one for the PS4 as well?
Yeah.
PS4.
I think that might have been the Spider-Man one.
I might be thinking of that. Yeah. PS4 God of War. PS4 console.
I think there was one. It may have been white with the God of War logo in the middle.
Yeah, no, the
Yeah, it was the Leviathan Axe.
the Leviathan Axe. I mean, it looks sexy. I mean, I'm not gonna.
yes.
It looks sexy as hell. I wish I had it, but I'm not someone to spend money on this cosmetics too much. But if you don't have a PS5, you might as well save up and just get a really cool God of War console because they are limited edition. Look at me trying to get the light bridge. What an idiot! All right, let's go. Yeah, it was gray and gold. Yeah, I looked at it again and it's really good looking. But I don't know how would they do it on the PS5. I'm not a huge fan of the PS5 design. It's just too Kirby. It's got those antennas. It looks off. It's a good console, but I'm not a huge fan of the design. I've gotten used to it, but the PS4 was sexy. I don't know. It's just like straight lines, just a little bit diagonal. It was nice. I know Kanari thinks I'm weird when I call consoles sexy, but she doesn't know what I'm talking about.
Sleek design, I think.
Sleek, exactly. I just called it sexy. Yeah. Oh shit! Thank you so much, Reiki. Reiki. I can't pronounce shit. Thank you so much, man. Oh crap! Let me show him how he can join the Discord. I always.
PS5 is a Wi-Fi router.
What's that?
Hyper Riley said the PS5 is a Wi-Fi router.
It kind of looks like it, yeah.
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 There were like a whole bunch of jokes about how the PS5 was a Wi-Fi router and the Xbox
Was
a mini fridge.
a mini fridge, yeah.
I always thought it looked like an Amazon.
An Amazon?
Amazon or Alexa's.
Which one? The
Oh,
PS5?
The
giant block
Xbox.
Oh, the X. Yeah, kind of does. Yeah,
Just a giant Alexis.
you're right. Yeah. I mean, I don't really care too much about how consoles look. As long as they have good games, it's all that matters.
I can't wait for Scepter to make introducing Amazon Kuba.
Wait, what? Amazon Kuba? What?
You know, like those introducing Amazon Alexa, but it's like voiced by so and so.
I honestly I've never had an Alexa. I don't really care for that, but I mean, I'm completely lost in the joke. But Septic can do it, and I'll watch it. I like his Cuba fan page thing, and I've told him it doesn't have to be Cuba only. He's got some really cool edits. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something else.
I'm ready.
Crap, I forgot, man. Yeah, do you guys think we'll get the event next month?
Yeah.
You do?
There's so many rumors about it, so yeah, there's like a lot of rumors.
Right. Okay.
I'm just gonna wait and see because
Okay.
you don't want to hype yourself up for something and have it not be there.
Yeah, I'm not expecting anything.
You're not? Okay. You guys have been disappointed too much.
Watch them be like, oh yeah, it's gonna be like the Deathloop thing. We're only gonna show the New Horizon. God of War will not be included.
I mean, if they do that, I'm gonna be sad. Not sad. I'm gonna be pissed. To say the least. Oh god damn it. Okay, hold on. I almost got killed there. But yeah, I'm kind of with Lego. Like, there's been too many rumors. I feel like we will see something. And they did say that, hey, these games will talk about them more in the summer. Like, it's August is the last month of summer, I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they have August is the last month. They gotta come
I still
through.
can't read these.
They have to. Do you if they does get announced, what do you guys think should be like a demo, or a trailer?
I think it should be like what was it, 2016's?
The E3, yeah, 2016. Yeah.
It's probably gonna be like 2016's.
Right. That's gonna be awesome.
Because they're making two different versions of it, right? One for PS3, one for PS5.
I mean, it's the same game. I don't know how that works though. It's the same game, but it has to be
Probably graphics.
Yeah. Well, graphics wouldn't really change too much. It's more about the frames, for sure. Wouldn't you guys say?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
the Horizon people have said that it's gonna look better on PS5, and it's gonna be 4K, I guess. I don't know. I can't really tell the difference between 4K and 1080p. But oh shit, someone here. Oh, they don't work. Sorry. Sorry. You guys can talk still. I mean, I was just fighting these guys. Okay, I got a question for you guys. What is the least thing you like about this game? You have to have one.
Okay, the least thing I like about this game is collecting the runes, travel different places.
Oh, okay.
I hated hunting for those.
Oh, you hated hunting? Okay.
I hated it because I was like, I wonder what this box is. And it's like, oh, Muspelheim rune or something like that. I'm like,
It's a
what?
fragment of a language cipher.
Yeah.
For more like this.
The thing I hated the most
Go on.
was the mist of Niflheim or whatever the fuck it's called. 'Cause I spent like a good hours going in and out of that thing to get resources so I could craft that special armor.
Yeah.
It needs those.
Yeah. It's grindy to say the least. Yeah.
Awful.
And it also
Your
took
mother
forever to
called
find the
them
Valkyrie
spawn
that was in there.
Poison.
Oh.
Valkyrie was actually pretty easy for me. It was just
Sometimes
like,
I would just just go around a certain corner and be like, hey, it's there.
I mean, it might be because I've played it so many times, but I'm pretty sure I know where it is. Just like it's like at the
It's
center,
so-
like yeah.
To the left.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
the Niflheim maze wasn't really hard. It was just annoying.
Right.
Have to go through it multiple times.
I mean, that was one of the selling points of this game was like, oh, you can go to so many different realms and all that. But okay, I wasn't a big fan of Niflheim because I don't care that it was procedurally generated. It was just that there wasn't too much variety to it. If they were to give us like a procedurally generated game like Hades, that would have been cool.
Another dwarf.
Like different things you could pick up along the way.
No.
But it's kind of bland. Like it's just there's mist all over it, and I think that was done so that they didn't have enough time. So just put mist on it. Like you don't have to
That is my
get
concern.
the realm all pretty and all that. That's just my take on it. I like Muspelheim because it added the challenges that are classic to the God of War series and implemented them into the story a lot more. But they need to
I wish we
go on.
I wish when we went to Muspelheim, we could see like some kind of sign that Surtur was training there. Like see him like off in the distance or something.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It would have been cool to see like a little bit of Surtur.
It was
That
my
would be cool.
mother's.
Yeah.
Or maybe just like
She
his
lost his
sword,
father before
just
she
like in the
died.
ground or something like that.
I mean,
Yeah,
you kind of do.
just a little something that lets us know like, oh, he's here.
Yeah. Someone said in the chat, I forgot his name. What is your favorite villain in the series? For me, it's Balder. But what do you guys think? I'm guessing he's talking about like from a story point of view, like how well he was written, he or she. And I would have to say with Balder, because you kind of just
make improvements to the
you learn to love him by the end. He's kind of
But
show off, you know, all that.
nobody asked.
But he's someone who suffered, and you kind of see him like struggling in Helheim. That was such a cool scene, and it makes his character a lot more enjoyable than the previous ones. But what do you guys think?
I'm agree with you. I think Balder
Yeah.
was amazing.
Yeah, there is a tragic element to Balder.
Yeah, yeah.
The other half of the
Yeah.
brand's here.
And I find it interesting that I've said this before. Lore and Legends says that 20 years after he was born is when his mom found the invincibility curse. So he experienced 20 years properly, and then that was taken away from him. And I found that really interesting. That they didn't just give him when he was born.
Upon it only.
So that must have drove him crazy. That's kind of why he's crazy, I think.
Can you put it down
Yeah.
over there? That handle is
No.
I just enjoyed fighting him.
Yeah. Oh, he's a fun boss fight as well.
Especially that first boss fight. That first boss fight was amazing.
He is the perfect boss fight because I don't know if you've noticed, but he doesn't really fight at the beginning. He's just walking around. Come on, then, like in the gameplay, he's just like walking around, and that's perfect for someone who's new to this series. Like, oh, what do I do? Which one do I hit? He's just walking around, like just taunting you. I'm like, that makes sense for Balder because he can't die. He's gonna be be showing off like that, and it was just great. It was a fun boss fight.
I loved how him and Kratos like cracked open the ground during their fight.
Yeah.
Not even a little.
And Balder just starts like while they're fighting, Balder's laughing like, just says, "I can't feel any of this."
Yeah, I know, but see, that kind of worries me. How the hell are they gonna top that with Thor? They have to. Thor is much stronger. I'm afraid it's gonna turn too much like Dragon Ball Z, and Thor's gonna hit him through a mountain or something. Because I mean, they have to. Go ahead.
I could actually see that happening.
You can.
That would be really cool.
I don't know, dude. To me, it's gonna be too much Dragon Ball Z. I don't know, but we'll see. People really like the Baldur fight, and I did too. But I think it was in the sweet spot. I don't think they should do much with that. But maybe I'll change my mind. I don't know.
I think it'd be interesting if like they made Thor like really strong, and then when he faced off against Kratos, like as they got into the fight, Kratos started to show like little signs of fear because of how strong Thor is.
Okay.
Like Thor could actually kill him.
Wait. You want to see Kratos being afraid of Thor a little bit, like signs?
Yeah, just a sign that this guy is like immensely powerful.
The real deal,
He
yeah.
could whip my ass. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if fans will like that too much though. Like they don't want to see Kratos as a wimp, and I don't think that's Kratos himself. Like he's just, if he is
Not,
afraid,
like,
he's gonna
like,
hide
I
it.
don't want him to be screaming or anything. Like just like maybe like in his eyes, like it's a slight sign of fear.
Yeah.
If anything, he'd be fearful for what would happen to Atreus.
Yeah. I don't think he really cares too much about what happens to himself. Yeah. Crap, this part of it is good. Hazel worms. Sorry. What other games are you guys excited aside from God of War?
There's a PlayStation. I expect you guys. I love
What is it called? I Expect You to Die?
yeah. Weird, but it's a really fun puzzle.
Well, I got a super
I'm kind of excited for Deathloop.
chat. Oh, I forgot what. Oh, someone's calling me now? Yeah, I'm not gonna answer that. Hold on, I got a super chat. Let me just address it real quick. Radiant Kratos, is there anything you feel like was missing from God of War 4? Personally, I was hoping to see... Oh, it's going too fast. Okay, hold on. I was hoping to see a point in the game where something drove Kratos back to his unbridled rage, even for a moment. Well, I mean, thank you for the super chat, first of all. He kind of let his rage get the best of him a few times when Atreus was in danger, or in Alfheim when the Dark Elf King tried to kidnap him. he kind of let it out for a little bit. But I think he wanted a little bit more than that.
Atreus,
Do
here.
you guys think he should have been more rageful? What do you think?
I like Kratos the way he was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just. In
I
the game
think
that
it'd
we.
be
Sorry.
go.
All right, someone go, please.
I'll go. I think it'd be like interesting if in like the next game, if Kratos dies, we see like Atreus unlock his Spartan rage completely.
Oh my God, you're right. Like he has to.
And
'Cause
uses
yeah. Sorry.
And uses the axe to
Uh-huh.
like try to fight Thor and get revenge.
Yeah. I'm with you. Like Atreus does have to unlock that rage eventually because they teased it in this game. That's the other one. I forgot the last one.
Yeah, they just passed out.
Maybe it's like Ragnarok. They're at Asgard. Atreus is leading the fucking giants. He has the Leviathan axe. He sees Thor.
Uh-huh.
Goes all Spartan rage mode and starts attacking Thor.
Yeah.
And like then Kratos shows up and like calms his son down.
I honestly feel like the God of War series is gonna be very similar to what Endgame was in the theater. People are gonna be screaming like when they see those things, like Atreus unlocking his rage mode. People are gonna lose it. I know I am, man. I'm just gonna
Like all the Avengers.
yeah, when like the portal scene in Endgame, like oh! It's just gonna be those moments because, and that's what makes it special because they've been teasing them, like they're building up to it. It's kind of like Captain America calling the hammer in Endgame. So it's gonna be mind blowing if they do it right. Yeah. Timbo says like everyone in the game that mentions him talks about how dumb Thor is. I can only remember Mimir saying like he's a fat daba. He's like because it's not that he's dumb. Maybe it's because he's just too much of a brute. It's
Well, Brock did say like it's the statue of Thor out there flashing his sack to the lake. I mean that was kind of. Like a disrespect to him. I mean maybe.
yeah. I don't think Brock likes the Aesir very much.
That and when Mimir talks about the story of Thrum,
yeah.
he just goes and what was it?
Grim was the
So
one
it's
that fell on him. I forgot.
No, it was the one where the giant stole Thor's hammer, and I remember he goes, and no, if for Thor it'd be that no object, whatever it is, determines what you are, and if what you are is one of the biggest murdering bastards in all the realms, nobody can take that away from you.
Right. It's like it only. The hammer is only the fuel for what you already are. It's just like
yes.
It's gonna I got you. Yeah.
I think if they do make Thor dumb though, that would give like Kratos the advantage he needs to eventually beat him. Because it's been shown that Kratos can like think on his feet.
Well, he was a Spartan
Solve
general.
problem.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite lines. I got asked that yesterday and I forgot about this line, but one of my favorite lines in this game was a narrow path negates superior numbers. I keep saying that because it's such a Spartan thing to say, like the Battle of Thermopylae. Like, wow, they got that in there somehow. Like the actual Battle of Thermopylae. It's just, and it shows that he's a tactician. He was a Spartan general. He's smart when it comes to that. He's just very quiet. And I don't know if Thor's gonna be like that. I'm not saying Thor's gonna be a philosopher or anything like that, but he might be similar in the sense that. No, not really, because he's more of a brute. He's gonna be just full tough, I think. Odin is the brains of the operation.
I'm expecting him to be like all boastful and like he's probably gonna say mortal.
Puny mortal.
Puny mortal.
Yeah. I don't know. 'Cause, they do mention him like Timbo said. Like they always mention him as being drunk and kind of stupid as well, just bumbling around. Yeah.
I think it'd be fun to see some like Vikings in the game.
Yeah.
Like Ragnar or something, you know, like the army of Odin.
Well, I mean, Ragnar hasn't really happened in this timeline yet. That's much later in the future. But it doesn't matter at the end. Like if they wanted to add Ragnar, they could do that as well. Yeah. Odin is like Palpatine. Thor is like Darth Vader. No, Darth Vader is pretty smart. Like Thor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Darth Vader is really smart. He was a general.
He was a freaking Anakin. And that's this conversation actually makes me think that Thor might not even be the main villain, because why would you want such a dumb villain. Like, he doesn't... What is his purpose? I guess beat the best, which is Kratos. Maybe he'll find out that he destroyed a pantheon. It's like, oh, crap, I have to take on this guy. Maybe that's his motivation. But Odin will make a much more interesting villain because he's the real smart cookie.
Yeah, I think it would be like interesting. Like I said, you know, if we make Thor dumb, it'd give Kratos the advantage. But like, if he loses at first, I think it'd be cool to make it like he was scared for like Atreus, like what would happen to Atreus. So he was distracted by trying to protect his son, and that's what gave Thor advantage over Kratos in their first battle.
But okay, what would you say is the thing that fans are most excited for in the next game? I'm pretty sure it's the battle with Thor. Would you guys agree with that?
Battle of
Yeah.
Thor,
Yeah,
probably.
definitely.
Most like.
Okay, so let's just say that Thor dies. What's gonna be the big thing for the next game then? For the third game, if they have a third game. I'm assuming now that there's gonna be a third game.
Most likely Odin.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Considering how much Odin has messed up the world because of his desire to control everything and control his own fate, it makes sense that he would be the ultimate villain in the Norse saga.
Okay. But okay, my question is this, because when I saw the after credits with Thor, I kind of got the feeling that was like the reveal of Thanos in the first Avengers movie, and they kind of want to just, you know, marinate that a little bit, just like, oh, okay, we'll show him now, we'll have a few fights with him in the next game, and then in the third game it's when we actually kill him. I think that'll be proper, like if they want to like, you know, milk the hype a little bit more with the Thor thing. But I don't know what his arc would be though. Like maybe he'll be dumb in this game, and then Odin dies. Odin is the one who dies in the second one, and then Thor is the one who becomes ruler of Asgard. A lot of people hate that idea, but I think it'd be interesting though. It'd be something different from the mythologies. But do you guys think he's gonna die in the next game, Thor?
No.
Entirely.
No, I don't think
It would be too easy for him. It'd be too easy for him to die in the next one. It wouldn't make sense from a story perspective.
Yeah, I mean, it just seems like the hype would be like, oh, Thor! Okay, we fought him and he died. Like, it'll be too short-lived. Like, I kind of want it to be like Thanos. Like, oh, Thor is the actual big baddie. You think it's Odin, but, you know, he's gonna change. Like, Thor's gonna have an arc. But then again, Freyja also needs to have an arc. That's the thing. This game has way too many characters that are important, and I don't know how they're gonna tie it all up. And I'm afraid.
Kill them off.
Well, yes. Embry says Thor didn't always have his hammer. His hammer was made well into his life. He always had immense strength. No, whatever. We're talking about how smart he is. And I don't think he's very smart. He's a good fighter. I'm sure he's an awesome fighter, but it doesn't really make him the smartest person.
Father?
Kenzie says he might die in the next game, but he certainly won't be from the fight in front of the house. Yeah. If he dies, it's gonna be at the end.
Easier just to show Thor.
Yeah.
Probably.
I feel like Thor's gonna die, or just like during the beginning of Ragnarok, like the middle of Ragnarok.
Really?
I feel
Okay.
like that
So
might be
somewhere in the middle of the story, of the third game or the next game?
Third one during Ragnarok. Time at the beginning.
Well, that's what happens in the mythology. He dies by the serpent. And
I don't think he's gonna die by the serpent. I think he's gonna be killed by Kratos.
Oh, I mean, you kind of have to. It'll make it too underwhelming if the serpent killed him. Like, no, you wanna be the one who kills him. As a player, I'm sure. You wouldn't want to really give that privilege to another character. So I agree with you. Like, it has to be Kratos. But then again, I just, if anything's evident from my channel is that I'm not a writer. I don't know how the next story is gonna play out because Freyja has to be involved, Thor has to be involved, and Odin at the very least has to be involved. There's hint that Freyja is gonna be involved as well, and I can't do that. This is Infinity Wars levels of complicated when it comes to characters. It's so many. I don't know how they're gonna balance that out.
And then they also have to do the balance of how Kratos and Atreus are going to meet each other.
Yeah, exactly. Oh shit. I really don't. Go on, someone else
And
wants to.
how Thumblewind is affecting the world.
Yeah, there's so many things. The horn being blown. Why did the Dark Elf kidnap Atreus? Wanted to, at least. What was up with that? I don't get that. That's something no one talks about, but I find it interesting. Like, why did you want to kidnap Atreus, right? You would assume that you would want to kill him. He's one of the people invading your pantheon, your realm. But no, he doesn't kill him. He tries to kidnap him. I don't know what's up with that. It's very similar to what Baldur tried to do with Atreus, kidnap him and bring him to Asgard. So, what did the Dark Elves want with Atreus? I mean, I might be overthinking. I don't know.
I think maybe it might be like a twist where like the Dark Elves aren't actually the bad guys.
Oh yeah, I mean, maybe not that they're the good guys, but maybe that they're the least worst ones.
Lesser evil.
Lesser evil, yeah. And even in Alpine, you can see you can see depictions of what it looks like to be a queen. She's got like a big crown or something depicted on the walls, which is really interesting. So, is she gonna be a character as well? I freaking don't know. There's so many things that could go wrong in the next game. I want to remain positive, but there's just so many things, man.
There's so many things they have to do to make it a good game. That's why you're probably correct. They're gonna stretch it out to 3 games.
Exactly, they need to. There's so much content here.
Maybe the Dark Elf King is trying to kidnap Atreus to either try to make Atreus fight for them, or try to use him to make Kratos kill the Light Elves.
So he sees some potential in.
See why Mom wanted us
That's
to
a good
bring
point. Like, to kill the Light Elves. That's interesting.
Yeah. If you want your son back, you have to do this for us.
Right. He would never say yes to that. He will just get his own way. He's not about to do like
that, but the Dark Elves don't know that about Kratos.
Right.
Maybe they think that they can manipulate him.
Yeah, I mean, like Kratos didn't do crap when Pollux told him to get some apples for a sacrifice or something. No, I came here to see the Oracle. I say apples because that's what the other guy was bringing. Can you imagine Kratos walking around with a bag of apples? Like, is this good enough? Can I see her now? Kratos would never do a fetch mission. Correction, he did that for Freyja just now with the lamb's crest. My bad.
Wish she was here.
Yeah.
Bet she could get us past this.
What excuse will they use to reset the character powers in the next game? That's something I ask myself a lot, and I think it's just... That's why I think Kratos dying has to happen at the beginning of the game. That'll reset him, fighting against Thor. Kratos dies.
It's probably going to be exactly like God of War 2's. You're really overpowered. They got to kill the character off to reset you so you can get really powerful again.
A corruption of magic. Even I
but see, that's what I mean. Like,
pretty much what always
only
happens.
the pure
What's
light
that?
of Alfheim is strong
It's pretty much
enough
what
to
always
break
happens when they need to reset your power.
Yeah.
Just kill off Kratos.
What does
Okay,
this
but who?
mean to you?
Thor?
It's everything.
Maybe.
Okay. I mean, that's
Probably going to be Thor.
That's what I want.
He dies at the end of the next game.
Yeah, that's what I want. And then Kratos goes to
Maybe I see
Valhalla.
more of myself in you than I'm willing
Alright,
to
you know what?
admit.
Let's just make up the story as we go on. Okay, this is good. You guys ready for this?
Maybe by
We're
helping
gonna make the story as we go on now. Okay, so the game starts,
Or
and
maybe
yeah,
I
Thor
just
comes to
like you.
visit you, right? And they fight.
Even though we shot your friend?
Kratos dies, and he goes to
Even though you
Valhalla.
shot my friend.
What happens
Yes.
next? Take it away, Lego.
Okay.
I did the
Kratos
easy part.
goes to Valhalla. He sees all the Valkyries.
He
Okay.
sees all the
To a
Valkyries.
realm
Okay.
Beyond
Okay.
your own.
Since the Valkyries decide who and what goes to Valhalla, right? Where's that hell?
Yeah, they pick the worthy souls and they
going to another
bring them to
realm?
Valhalla.
Are
Yeah.
you coming with us?
Only for a little while.
He's like, the Valkyries start talking to him, some sort of dialogue or something like that. I don't really know how he's probably gonna go, but they're probably gonna send him on a quest to go and get something, most likely. Like,
In
go
Asgard?
get this. No, in Valhalla. Like, oh, go talk to this person and see if he can help you. Right?
Okay.
Okay. It cuts away from Kratos.
Hey, there's a static sound. Okay, it's gone now. I don't know what it was. I don't know if you guys heard it. You guys hear it?
Yeah.
Sorry, it might be my fan. It's really hot where I am at the moment.
Oh, okay, I got you. Okay, I wasn't sure. Go on, Lego. Sorry.
Said it was broken.
Okay.
Sindri.
It cuts back to
The dwarf
Atreus.
at the foot of
Atreus
these
is like
hills.
probably crying and all that
He's
stuff
fixing
because
it
he
when
just
we
saw
got
Kratos die.
No one was there when I
Okay.
passed
Okay.
by. Perhaps he finished.
I don't really know
Dwarves
what they're
are
gonna do with
awfully
Atreus.
Wait. You said that they cuts to Atreus in Midgard? Like it cuts.
Yeah.
How
It
would
goes
you do
back
that
down.
with a single shot camera though? Like, you know,
It's like up in the heavens and it
Just
just
give that a
zooms
turn.
back out.
down. It zooms back out.
Like in GTA 5, like choosing another
Uh-huh.
character. I got you. Okay. All right.
It goes to the very top of the sky and then goes.
I got you. Okay. And then you play as Atreus.
Tyr's temple is at the center of the lake.
Wolf can take it
It
away
is
from
from
me.
there we travel to Alfheim.
Lazy
The
writing.
temple
That's
is
okay.
no
Go ahead.
longer underwater.
Why is that creature in the bed?
Oh, it's a stream
No
I
one
think that
knows.
the stream might
just
be
appeared.
lagging.
Lag for like a second.
Yeah.
It did, yeah. Okay.
Soon after, Thor attacked.
All right.
and their
Wolf doesn't
battle
want to
would
take it
be
away.
felt across all
Take
the
it away.
Oh
realms.
no, I'm good. I'm good. I don't.
We
No,
ended
no,
the
no.
stalemate, and Thor returned
Wolf,
to
you
Odin
might
empty-handed.
predict the whole game,
The
dude.
serpent stayed
You might
and
do
grew
that,
so
but it's okay,
large,
don't worry.
he now spans
Even take it
all
away.
of Midgard.
Care about that type of
Told
shit.
you.
I
They've hated each other.
Okay.
I got
ever
nothing.
since.
You got nothing.
Destined to
Okay.
kill each other come Ragnarok.
See, I kind of.
Take it away.
I mean, I would disagree. I wouldn't do that. I only have like the first half. Not the first half. Like I have like the first. Okay, so yeah, I think Chris is gonna die at the beginning of the game by Thor. Okay, he's gonna go to Valhalla,
You know,
and as he
we
escapes, he's
actually
gonna
talked
meet
to the
Tyr.
Lord Serpent
Okay,
face
because
to
Tyr
face.
is
An
supposedly
exaggeration.
in prison somewhere in
Learn various
Valhalla.
languages.
They're gonna escape, and as they're escaping, they need to fight Heimdall, which is
I can't
the
understand any of it.
god guarding the bridge and all that. That's gonna be the first god. Kratos is gonna be the second boss fight. They're gonna go to Midgard back. They're gonna kill him. They're gonna go back to Midgard, and then it'd be interesting if a lot more time has passed for Atreus, and he's gonna be a little bit older. I'm not sure about that though. But anyways,
Do you
Tyr.
think-
Go ahead. Sorry.
I do think the Valkyries are definitely gonna help Kratos.
Yeah,
They're gonna be
Just
pissed
along
at
here.
Odin for what he did to him.
Yeah, I'm pretty
And-
sure. Yeah.
and grateful to Kratos for freeing them from Odin's
Yeah.
curse.
Yeah, and I
They're
don't,
probably gonna
show you
help him
something.
like find Tyr.
and I don't know what the relationship between Odin and the Valkyries is gonna be like.
Are you
'cause,
watching?
I mean, Odin is the one who cursed him, right?
It's solid.
So
Elven
are they just gonna go
architecture.
back? Imagine
My
your
bowstring was
employees,
soaked in the
your
light of
employer
Alfheim.
stabbed you.
It
You're
can
just
now
gonna go back to
reawaken the
work as if
magic of
nothing
the
happened.
elves.
Like, how would that work
It
though?
won't just
So yeah, the
disappear.
Valkyries are definitely gonna
Not
help
as long
Kratos
as
in
the
one
light
way or
shines
another.
free.
Maybe they're gonna be the
This
ones
way.
who, after you kill Heimdall,
I
they're
won't.
the ones who take you back to Midgard somehow without the need of
What kind of
the
magic is
travel bridge. I don't know.
From
But anyways,
Vanilla?
once you get to Midgard,
Just stories.
you need to rescue Fenrir for some reason. I don't know
Just that they're
why.
always at war with the Aesir.
Once
then-
you get back to
As
Midgard, you
compared
gotta
to the
reunite
Lord.
with Atreus.
They're the good
You
guys.
okay?
that
Yeah,
was
reunite
good.
with Atreus, yeah. And then the three of them
Thought I taught you
go,
that.
or they meet up where Fenrir is being kept, and that's where Tyr loses his arm, according to mythology. Like in the fight, that's where Tyr loses his arm. And then I have blank. I don't know what happens next. Maybe Freyja tries to fight him with a giant, and then she fails. I don't know. I just have these big events, but I don't know how to tie
And
them
then
all
the
together.
giant falls like in the teaser. The-
Yeah!
Maybe.
Yeah, there we go. Ah, it's
Tying
coming
it all
together.
together.
It's coming together. But I don't know what the main. I don't know what
Or
they're.
maybe
Go ahead.
maybe
Maybe
like they go to free Fenrir and like before they do it, Freyja shows up and tries to like fight them with the giant.
Uh huh.
But then like they free Fenrir during the battle and like
Tyr's
Fenrir
temple.
takes down the giant.
Filled with help from the
Okay. All right.
giants.
okay.
Great
Kinda like the
Tyr
world
used it
serpent
to
did.
travel the
Very
nine
Bites his
valleys
head
and keep
Very
peace
cinematic.
between
Nice.
them.
Doesn't seem very
That's nice.
peaceful.
don't
Everywhere
know.
we go, we're attacked.
I'm just more interested in seeing like what the goal
Just-
for the game is gonna be. In this game, it was just spreading the ashes. I don't know what they're gonna.
Brainwave.
Trails would have been
What?
full
I
of
want to know how
people.
big they're
May-
gonna make
Now
Fenrir.
all have hid or fled.
Maybe in order to
Save
free
for the
Fenrir, they end up having to go to Alfheim,
Okay.
where they end up coming into conflict with Freyja.
Okay. But she can't travel though,
Make a right
unless
bottom
she
of these
she
stairs.
teamed up with Odin to lift the
Yeah.
curse. She can't leave
Um,
Midgard still.
No, I didn't say Freyja. I meant Freyr.
Oh, Freyr. Okay, yeah, they're very
Oh,
similar
Freyr.
names. I'm
It
sorry.
sounded like you said Freyja.
Yeah. I got you. I mean, yeah. And then what? You kill him? Is he gonna be an ally?
Another one of those lights.
Wait, you said Alfheim or you said
While I
Al-
reawaken
Al-
the light.
Um,
Vanaheim?
Did it.
Alfheim.
What are we doing
Alfheim.
exactly?
Alfheim. Okay.
Mending the
Because
disrepair.
Freyr is not really known where
Start
he is
by
right now.
lifting that axle.
Yeah.
Why would we have to go to Alfheim though?
I don't know.
Maybe
That's
there
this
is
thing. I don't know what. I mean,
Good.
talking with
Now
Faye
push
maybe.
back into place.
She's in the light.
End up bringing
Now
bringing
realign the
Kratos
wheel
back.
onto
He
the
ends
map.
up coming out of the light of Alfheim.
Okay, so the Valkyries are out of the picture then. The Valkyries don't bring him. See? This is what happens when you have more than one rider. That's okay. Do you think we'll go to Vanaheim and Svartalfheim in the next game? I think they have to add those, at least two new realms.
And with the PS5's more enhanced features, they could probably do that like more majestically.
Yeah, just
like
So about the dead.
Considering recently with Ratchet and Clank how seamlessly you can get from one place to another.
Yeah.
With God of War, that could work seamlessly.
Yeah, but that's only if it was a PlayStation 5 title. It's also going to be for the PS4.
I know, but there's probably going to be 2 different versions.
No, but they're not going to have 2 different types of games. Like that would affect the lore though. Like, unless you come up with the PS4 version is another timeline or something, where the travel bridge, like, if they give us a new mechanic to travel between realms, it's gonna be new lore. There's gonna be a reason why we couldn't use this one, the one I'm moving right now. So they can't have 2 different versions like that. Did I just stop moving this thing for no reason? I did.
Just a little more
Substance. It would have been an interesting fight though. Too bad we will never know for sure. Oh, you're talking about something else. I don't know. Probably Batman versus Kratos or something. I don't know.
Oh, they're talking about Goku versus Kratos.
Of course they are. It's always Goku, man.
That was impressive.
We all know it's not even a challenge.
Not hurt my back.
Little Trap says, I haven't played God of War in so long, bro. I forgot how the little kid was. And then a skull.
I forgot who the little kid was.
Oh, okay. Oh, Loki. What does it mean? I don't know what he means.
Oh, he just didn't know who Atreus was.
Yeah.
All the races helped with its construction.
They sound done with their theories. I mean, we all sound done with our theories to some extent, because it's like we don't really know. We're not the writers. We don't know what's going to happen. So they'll kind of.
We're all developers in this circle.
Some of my theories sound really ridiculous as well. So it's like it's not just them. It's anyone who makes theories. That's kind of. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You guys are doing a good job.
Athena is tricking Loki when trying to find Kratos.
Athena is tricking Loki when trying to find Kratos. I do not get that. Is that a theory?
I don't get that either.
It's honestly, I don't get it. I mean, I know Athena's going to be a big player eventually, but I don't think she's going to be in the next game. Because they'll want to focus with Norse mythology for now.
They might reveal it as like, oh, she's the person behind the curtain. She's been the enemy all along. I hope they don't do that.
You guys don't want that? Really? Why not?
No, I mean, it'd be cool to be like, yeah, I'm actually super powerful still. I wouldn't want it to be like, yeah, I'm the person all along.
Not even at the end of the Norse saga?
No.
Okay, alright.
I think it might be. It might work towards the end of the Norse saga, hinting at the possibility for another
This temple has been asleep underwater for almost 150 winters.
I got you. Yeah.
It needs only the light of the Bifrost
oh, you are done
to
here,
reawaken.
Kratos. Now follow me to Egypt.
I mean, I don't really know what the reason for going to Egypt will be. It'll be interesting.
I have no idea.
I do think it's teased all over the place. It's just Egypt. Atreus puts on the freaking pharaoh hat, you know.
Fallen gone crying in the background.
They aren't.
Maybe Athena would like team up with Atlas and like free him to like try to use Atlas to get a revenge on Kratos.
Yeah, Atlas is really interesting as well, because I mean, how would he do that though? Like even if he let the stop holding the world, he would die though. Like unless they found a way. See, that's one of my ridiculous theories. Like how would humans, release Atlas? Like it kind of makes sense. Like why would they trust this Titan? You know, like he can just drop them at any time, and just destroy their world. So.
Not to mention you have some of the other surviving Olympians, such as Artemis.
Give it a moment.
Yeah.
The temple needs time to wake up from its
How would humans
It
get
is
to the
from this
underworld
room
to even like
and this
free
room
them?
alone that you will be
Without,
able
like,
to
dying.
cross
Pretty
between
cool.
realms.
Oh, I thought. Oh, I mean.
What you see before you
See,
represents
that's what I mean by.
Wouldn't they have to die to get down there?
Well, I mean, Kratos didn't die in God of War 3, and he got to River Styx. You know, there's a chain that connects. He went down the chain, and you can go to the underworld. So that's what I don't like about the older God of War games. Is that since they're written by different directors and all that, you cannot get a lot of plot holes. So in God of War 3, yeah, you can go physically to hell, oh, I'm just
This
gonna go there,
place
I'm gonna
can
visit.
focus and control
But in
that
God of War
light.
1, you had to die.
And is this
Maybe
the
it's
world
both.
tree?
I don't know.
Only an artistic representation of it.
Yeah.
No.
Maybe Emperor
Yggdrasil is
Palpatine will
much
show up.
more than
Palpatine will show
The
up.
tree of life is bound to the fate of the world.
I saw this meme. It made me laugh so much. It was this night, like Palpatine's one of the most powerful. I almost said Jedi's, Sith Lords or something. And then the next picture is the same knight with an arrow in his eyes. Like Palpatine's always getting electrocuted at the end of the movies. Like it's.
Life energy interwoven into the tapestry.
And then he just shows up and says, "Yes, Kratos, it was me all along."
That movie's so
Every
stupid,
strand
There was
man.
one comment that I saw here was like, hot
Transcending
take,
space.
Athena is using Kratos to extinct all
Everything comes back to the
pantheons.
tree.
I mean, maybe.
So,
I mean,
Maybe she's using
that's
him
how
to
it
extinct
works.
all of it so she can take
but I'm
over.
Does
guessing
he
you were
know
looking
he's
for
being
a more
controlled by her?
practical answer.
Yes.
Very
mean,
well.
It makes sense from a
thinks that he's escaped.
it makes sense from
Positioned to reach
Athena's
the realm of
character
Valheim.
point of view, I guess. Like she wants to be the only
Instead,
deity,
turn
so
the
she's
wheel
using
to our
Kratos. But
actual
Kratos isn't.
destination,
There's no
Valheim.
hints that Kratos is being controlled by Athena.
Is this moving the big bridge outside?
But I mean,
Yes,
that
the
seems like
wheel
something she
turns
would
the
do.
bridge, and the bridge aligns to the different realm
Josh
towers
says, would
on
you
the
rather
lake
see an
outside.
Egyptian or Mayan
Wait.
trilogy?
There's no tower on this one.
And
I
that's
mean, I
why
want to see
realm
Egypt
travel
first,
to
but
Jotunheim is impossible.
Mayan or Aztec
Without
is
a
like
tower for the
right
bridge
next.
to lock into, the
That
sequence
pantheon
can't
is
begin.
so bloody with all of the sacrifices
Every
and all that.
realm
I
has
want
a
to see
travel
that so
route that
bad,
unlocks the
and it's
bridge
so
to that
colorful.
realm.
Quetzalcoatl
I'm giving you the one
and
for all
people with
time.
jaguar
Now you can
like
lock in your
skins like as
destination.
clothing. That would be sick, man. That would be so awesome. Yeah. It's just spouting whatever comes to mind. But what do you guys think? Do you guys
We're
want to go
ready.
to
Remember to
pretty
take the
much
bifrost.
Palpatine, but
You don't
buff.
want to lose
which
that.
one?
Now the
What
realm
is the
travel
Thor is
bridge
pretty much
will align.
Palpatine, but
And the
buff.
realm between realms.
Okay, he's got anti-electricity buff. Do you guys want to go to Egypt next, or is there another pantheon you guys want to go
See
to?
Probably
that
wanna go
giant
to
crystal?
Egypt.
Egypt.
Each realm has a corresponding one that
Since it's just been teased so much with
power
Power
of the
God and all of that, they,
opening the
they
bridge
really
to that
need to.
realm. That's why realm
Imagine if they
travel is
did
only
Jesus
possible
versus
from this
Kratos.
room.
Jeez. that would never happen, man. Like it's right now, like
Yeah.
we
a
our,
lot of people would have a lot to say about that.
I mean, our society's not ready for that. I'm all good. I mean, you can have it, but people would riot, man. Like they would boycott the game. But I mean, we're slowly moving away from that mindset, I guess, of taking religion too seriously. But I don't think we're there yet.
Follow me.
The Bifrost is dark.
Palpatine.
This trip was its last use.
That
no
made me
going back
laugh.
until
It's
it's replenished with
Palpatine.
We are trapped.
Egyptian
Someone of
one
your
recent
ability should
crocodile
have little
god
trouble
boss
getting
fight.
back.
Yes, indeed. Yeah.
I want to fight the hippo as well, so I should finally put it in its place.
Oh my God, the hippo.
I haven't read Fallen God.
You shouldn't.
You really should.
You can just save your money and time. It's all good, man.
Just look it up on YouTube.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
People have full videos just scrolling through the thing.
Yeah, I think that's the reason why John Ford's video got taken down. Like he just showed the whole thing, even though he added things to it. But because some people also have been taking theirs down. And are there still like
Welcome
videos
to
like that
Alfheim,
showing the whole
gentlemen.
comic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think you can spot?
Maybe it was because
barely
John Ford
see it.
is much more of a bigger
Something's
YouTuber,
wrong.
and they kind of targeted him.
See
as
that
like,
column of light on the
yeah,
horizon?
let's go and get him.
It's housed in the heart of a
Because
ring
he
temple.
said
We'll
said
find what we
that
need there.
it's because he talked bad about the comic,
No.
and I'm like, that
not
shouldn't
yet.
be it because I said much worse things about it. I legit said,
Restore the Bifrost
don't buy the
magic, you must
comic.
step
Like,
into the
I told him not to buy the comic.
Do not waste your money on
Yeah, John just said that he made a skit, which is pretty funny. It was much more vanilla than what I said. I was so mad when I read the fourth issue, man. But
Not
it must have been
likely.
because he showed the whole thing. I'm assuming. Could be wrong.
Kratos better acquire a hippo as a weapon in the next game.
Like the name says, instead of a lion heads, he's hippo heads.
By me.
Hippo heads.
Nothing.
For some reason now I've just got the image of Kratos riding to battle on a monstrous hippo.
On a hippo. Yeah. Don't even give him that idea, man. Please.
Whoa, what's that about?
Not our
God of
concern,
War, the
boy.
Clone Wars.
Focus.
But yeah, I hated that last Star Wars movie so much, man. It was.
Yeah, a lot of people did.
I mean, look, I'm not the biggest fan of Star Wars, but holy crap, from a movie standpoint, like that's such a bad movie. like that line.
I-
Somehow Palpatine is back. I laughed in the theater when I heard that. I'm like, I can't believe he said that. Somehow Palpatine is back.
What does it say?
I used to like the sequel
Something about it.
because I'm pretty easy
Eternal
to
war for the
please.
light.
Okay.
Like I started watching videos
just
and shit like why they were bad. I was like,
You will find it.
I started to see, wow, these movies are really shit.
Yeah, I mean, I got excited for the first one, Force Awakens, I think. And thinking about it, Force Awakens is kind of similar to this game. You know, it hints to a bunch of things, and they never really got answered. But I want to say that's because they changed the director and they all had different visions.
Yeah.
I hope that doesn't happen with God of War. But
When I first watched the sequels, I kept thinking like, man, these are really similar to the original Trilogy movie in a lot of ways. Like, like a giant space station that can blow up planets.
yeah, that was bad. It's like it's another Death Star, but not really. It's just it's the same thing.
In the Last Jedi, they have to flee from the First Order and go to a planet that looks like it's covered with snow, but this time it's salt.
Yeah, yep. It was just
Like
And then there's
George,
AT-AT.
as George Lucas would constantly state, it rhymes.
it.
It rhymes.
I don't know. I mean, it's got a few cool scenes, but as a story thing, it was disappointing. There is that scene in the second movie. I think it's The Last Jedi with I forgot what her name, the one with purple hair. She sacrificed herself and on the ship, and it goes so quiet, and then she breaks through. It doesn't make sense Star Wars physics wise, but it was so cool. Oh god, that was awesome.
My least favorite part of The Last Jedi was the Battle of Crate. Fucking Rose stopped Finn from killing himself to save the Resistance.
Yeah.
Like, really? Really?
They really buried Rose, like in the third movie. She's like, oh no, I have to stay here. I'm busy. They didn't even want to have her in. And again,
I think that was.
I have nothing
I think
against
it was
the
mainly
actress. I
because
want
of
to
the,
make don't harass the actress. I'm just saying, like, all of those characters just weren't very good. So go on. Sorry, I interrupted you.
Yeah, I think that was mainly because of the bashing that people did on Twitter.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. That was sad. It's kind of the same thing that happened with Lana in this game. Like they blamed her for delaying the game. People
I hate
get
it when people do that.
they can be really nasty, man.
It's fucking disgusting.
And I don't even know if like they actually believe what they're saying. Like it's just such weird random crap they say.
You know what I think about? I'm like, someone actually sat down on their phone and typed that out and sent it. That's what I think about.
Yeah.
Someone actually thought about in their brain. They're like, okay, I'm gonna send this to this person, blaming them for everything.
Yeah. It's sad. I mean, what happened? Resurrection Stones. What am I doing here? Oh, bye.
You just unlocked Resurrection Stones.
Okay. Alright, gotcha. I don't like how this menu, like, in the tutorial always locks me and it makes me read all, but let me just figure it out. Maybe because they got feedback that it was really confusing, but it makes it so... I don't know.
You can turn off the hints and all that.
You're right.
I'm pretty sure you
I
can turn
always
off all
forget.
those
I always
settings.
forget to do that. Always forget. Which one do I have equipped? What is this? I'll go with this.
Fine piece of work. If I say so.
Okay, I haven't really asked you. Okay, do you guys like the RPG systems in this game? It's okay if you do. I mean, I'm open to
I
criticism.
didn't mind it all that much.
Okay.
It was pretty confusing for me at first, but like I eventually got used to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd be fine without it.
Okay. So it's
I'd be fine without it.
it's just me who bitches about it.
You are but one man.
I am. I honestly have not seen a single person complain about them. Oh shit! I forgot to equip him. Damn it. Okay. Waste armor. It's just me, man. It's just me. What am I going for? Strength. See, I didn't even read what I was going for. I was just going because they matched. That's my thing, dude. Like, I don't want to look like a clown. So I go with the ones that match. And okay, I don't have enough money now. Alright, whatever. Damn, can't remember the last time I was in a Captain Kuba stream. Hey, welcome back, Hitman. How are you, man? Let me see. Kratos is hiding his nerd chin beneath his beard. Sure. He's ripped, guys. Like, oh,
yes,
he's still ripped. He already says that he has a a dad bod, but he doesn't. He looks fat in the armor. Like, just look at that body. I mean, I wish I looked like that. Yeah. I don't think I've ever.
Was the best sequel. I'm pretty sure. I think Rogue One.
Oh, I love that was a
really
prequel.
a
I loved Rogue One. And see, that's a good prequel. It's just that final scene with Vader, like Vader.
Yeah, Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Like that was incredible.
Yeah. Yeah, whoever wrote didn't really get the original Star Wars. There was a lot of inconsistencies in the new one. It's ridiculous, man.
What'd you say?
I said nothing.
Well, that's what happens when you don't have a consistent writer overseeing the whole of the trilogy.
And yeah, and was it Ryan Johnson, the second guy? He just came in with a different theme for the movie, saying that it doesn't. I think the idea was that it doesn't matter like whether you were a Jedi or not, and like that kind of undermines the whole thing. Like you want to have this message, but just do it for something else, not Star Wars. You know, it's something that was beloved by millions of people. I don't know. I'm kind of trying to find the equivalent of God of War. Like, how would that be though? It's like, the hell was that?
That's my notification.
Say when.
Again, I said nothing.
All right.
If Kratos goes to Valhalla, his weapons go with them. So we'd have to find something in Asgard.
Oh, I'm sure it will go with him. I mean, it's
probably
how.
Or he might just like throw his axe at Atreus, be like, use it.
Yeah, but again, that changes gameplay too much. Like, you would be disjointed from the main weapon of the new games now. And someone came in with actual Norse runes. I don't even know how they do that though.
Don't the Valkyries take souls to Valhalla?
The Valkyries? Yes. Yeah, they do.
Maybe, like I said, they'll probably want to help Kratos, so maybe they'll take, when they come to get his soul, they'll take his weapons.
Yeah. I'm sure that won't be a problem. You just assume that he went with the weapons. But again, it's only the spirit, so we're talking about the logistics of
like the weapons would even get there.
We're talking about logistics of magic, and magic isn't real, so it's gonna. It's one of those things where you're gonna have to just suspend your disbelief. Like, yeah, go with it. Just roll with it. Yeah.
Rules of magic are complicated.
Yeah, okay. They're non-existent, but sure.
Hey Cuba, did you see that the trees are all pointing towards the light? Bet you didn't know that.
A lot of people hated that video because I was honestly trying to be going for a more funny thing, but they called me a God of War snob and all that. But
it's like, hey, you're gonna call me all these names? I'm gonna dislike the video.
And again, I was open to not knowing things. I mean, I'm pretty sure I said like, oh, that's a cool thing, but where'd you get it though? Because I mean, I'm surprised that where did she get that Atreus' scarf came from? Where is it? It's not gonna be the same.
Like his mother's.
Yeah, that kind of blew my mind. I mean, like
his mother's thing.
That'd be interesting because he's got a part of his mother clothing, I guess, and his dad's skirt, which it's right there. That would be interesting, but I don't remember reading that in the art book, and I'm pretty sure I read it like twice. Where did she get that? Did she just assume? And if she did, that's kind of bad because you can't just. 20 things you didn't know about God of War that I came up with, you know.
It's like, you gotta give us some evidence here.
Yeah. And I said in the video that when I make my videos, I'm like, okay, here's what it says in the novel, and I show it. I never just assume you guys know what I'm talking about. I show it because you guys need to see it.
Show it or put it in the description.
But I don't know if they just didn't want to edit, because I mean, it is a big company and they just want to get videos out, so they don't really take too much time to make those videos. I'm assuming, right? So maybe they didn't want to get a picture of the novel and just say, oh, here's where I got it and all that.
To prevent reinforcements.
Stinner says, why can you swim in water in God of War? Well, Corey said that it didn't make sense. They could add it, but it just didn't make. It would be too complicated to make. I think is what he said in Racing Kratos. They could.
He did kind of swim in water when he was going through River Styx.
No, he says in this game. I'm assuming he didn't. Yeah.
He just said in God of War.
Yeah. Well, this is God of War. It's God of War 4, but it's just God of War. But Corey said that they could have added, but it would have taken too much time, so they instead just went with Mimir telling stories in the boat, which I was super fine with it. It was so enjoyable just listening to Mimir tell Norse mythology stories. It added more background to it.
Lore of the world.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end it after I kill these guys. I've been playing for 2 hours actually.
You have a Battlefield channel as well.
Battlefield channel discussing lore.
Battlefield channel.
Is there Battlefield lore? How-
Battlefield lore and legends.
Oh my god, I have a lot of XP here. What is this? This one's good. Oh, wait. No, not that. I always go with the axe first. Yeah, permafrost. That should be good. I'm gonna give Atreus some love. Hold on. That sounded so dirty. Don't even quote me on that. Let's give Atreus some love. I just want to level him up, okay? Alright.
Septic, where is he?
Where is he when you need him?
He's gone, where is he?
Alright, that should be good enough. But yeah, all in all.
When the world needs him the most, he vanished.
What was the Gotham thing? He's not the hero we want, but he's the one we need or something? I forgot what it says.
When we have.
Yeah. Ah, come here. Alright. Sorry, guys. Alright, last question, I guess. Favorite moment in the entire series? Oh, I'm dead. Okay, no, I'm still good.
What variant is he?
What variant?
What variant is he?
He's bringing Loki into this. Love that show.
Go west. Cuba, make him a video on it.
It would have been cool if Atreus was somehow like a variant in the Loki show. That would have been the coolest Easter egg ever. Not Easter egg, more like reference, I guess.
Like
just have him there.
Crossover.
He doesn't even have to talk. Just have him there, like looking down at Atreus. Holy crap, Atreus! And this thing. That would have been cool. But yeah, okay. Favorite moment in the series. If you've played the whole series, I don't know. Favorite thing, I don't know. God of War later. Blah blah blah.
Oh, favorite God of War thing?
I guess yeah.
I love the opening of God of War 3.
Yes. Climbing over the Titans.
I would say, when Zeus wiped out the entire army in God of War 2's opening.
Oh, the Rhodesian army. Yeah, that was cool. God of War 2 had some really cool cutscenes. But yeah, for me,
they were really good for real. PS2.
I mean, they were CGI.
Yeah.
They're not really like in-game graphics like in PlayStation 3 or PS4, but they were still, they looked good. But for me, favorite moment has to be getting to play. It's gonna be hard to beat that.
And just like the talk that Nina had with him as well.
Yeah.
That really boosted it as well.
Yeah.
Love Chris Judge's performance in that.
I mean, he actually cried. He was thinking about his kids, I think, and it made him cry. So to get emotional for the scene, it was well done. It was well executed.
And just like, I am your monster no longer.
I know.
But I mean, like, he still kind of is.
Yeah, but not someone's monster. He's he's his own monster now. He's like, I'll tell you who I killed.
Kind of look like a room.
Anyway, I think I'm gonna end the guys. I actually haven't eaten lunch yet. I'm so hungry. But yeah,
Have Kona come feed it to you again.
No, it's the whole sound on the mic thing. It sounds weird when I'm just chewing.
ASMR.
Yeah.
You
But
gotta get the mouth juices involved.
But honestly, thank you guys so much for joining me. It was fun just hearing your thoughts on the game and all that. If you guys want, you can still join tomorrow. Tomorrow is gonna be the last day I stream. I won't be able to finish the game. I realize that now. So I might actually. In August, I might do. Look, whatever. I don't know. I don't know what the plan is. Okay, we're moving and stuff, so I don't know when I'll have time to stream after Thursday. But I'll let you guys know. But tomorrow you can come in. And, yeah, go ahead.
When you do playing with members again, what do you think the next game might be?
Oh wait, who's saying this? First of all, is Wolf?
Wolf.
Yeah.
Is Splitgate out?
I think so. I think it fully released.
I can check. Hold on. Someone said in Discord that they got investors. Does that mean that the game's...
Yeah, Splitgate finally got like a $4 million investment fund.
Nice. Is it... Are they gonna take some more time to make the game now, or is it something they're gonna add throughout the...
Splitgate delayed because it's too popular.
So it's delayed?
Splitgate's final release is delayed while studio revamps server infrastructure.
Ah, okay. So it is temporarily delayed. So Splitgate is out of the question then.
So it's still in beta.
Oh, it's still in beta. Oh, okay. So I'm getting the same error that I
might be
can't.
what it means.
No, the servers are offline. They'll be back online Tuesday afternoon Pacific time. Follow. Okay. So they're offline for the moment.
Back to Tuesday.
So I guess Splitgate for now is a no-go. If you guys want, I'll wait for the reviews of the game. But I was really looking forward to Tribes of Midgard. Is a Norse mythology game where you can create your own character. It's more of survival. You build your own tribe. It's really cool. At least it seems very cool. But it's not gonna be free. That's the main thing. You guys will have to pay for it.
It's only
$27. It's suspiciously cheap. I'm worried about that. I'm like, why is it so cheap though? Like,
Deluxe edition is $40. Man, that's a steal.
Yeah, I mean, like, you can fight. You might be seeing the footage right now, but I know the final boss fight of this season is gonna be Fenrir. It looks pretty good because it's not just survival. There's a lot of emphasis on combat. It looks like Diablo, so you're gonna have a bunch of abilities, as you can see, in fighting giants. I love the art style as well, like cel shaded graphics. What the hell was that? Why is a teddy bear there? I don't get that. But I might be playing this next. I might honestly get this game today because it came out, but I'll wait for reviews. But it can be Rocket League. I'll ask you guys what you guys want to play, and then it could be Chivalry again. I love Chivalry, so I don't know. Yeah, I guess I'll end it here. Thank you guys so much for being here and people in the Discord. But you can leave now. Get out of here.
Alright, I will leave now.
Nah, it's okay.
Bye.
I would have played here anyways.
Later, guys.
Later, Kuba.
Later, man. Now for the people in the chat, thank you so much for being here, you guys. Well, there might be sound to this, yeah. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'll see you guys tomorrow for part 3 of God of War once again. Again, if you remember, you can join the Discord and just talk, give me your theories and stuff. I'm surprised. I guess Mike is at work because he wanted to share his theories with me. But anyways, it has been fun. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Until then, remember, go forth in the name of Ragnarok.